Game night.
Game night.
Game night.
Game night.
It almost
Perfectly
worked, right?
synchronized.
Excellent.
As we knew it would be.
Awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Episode, and we did not get to see it, but we may edit it in later. It is. We've been doing the Brady
Start over
Bunch
'cause
thing,
no
the
one
whole
could hear
thing
you.
here.
Start over because no one could hear you.
They can't hear us?
No,
You came in
couldn't
on
be heard, so
episode
start
later.
over.
Oh, okay.
They can hear you now. They hear you now, so just start over.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 300th episode of Game Night. We did have a special intro that was somehow not played, which is too bad. Maybe we'll splice it in later on. Yeah, he played the regular one. No big deal. But we're stretching the limits of our technology today. We actually have 7 guests total. Or 6 guests total? Plus, Derek's on the call helping us out, and it's hopefully going to work out well. It seems pretty smooth. Kevin's being goofy as usual.
I'm Charles Nelson Riley. It's like
yeah.
Or Paul Lind.
You got to be in the middle. Yeah.
The square.
My feet are killing me. But yeah, we're going to play a couple of different games tonight. Not everybody's going to be able to stick around the whole time. Deborah said she needs to be out by 6, and Mike needs to be out for a meeting, and a little bit later than that, or earlier than that. But most of us, and Kevin might be busy too. I can't remember.
Busy people.
I know. It's crazy how busy we
my
are.
schedule's packed. You know what can I say?
I know. It's crazy. We're all at home and working a lot. But this is a big deal for us. We're in the range of 300. I'm going by our geek list on BoardGameGeek, where this will be the 300th entry. We have some of our live episodes in there as well. Plus, we also have some missing episodes, so it's all good. But I thought it'd be good because we're also going to wrap the season, which the never-ending season. And it's not really any longer. It's just we've done so many episodes this season. We are at 58 entries plus or 59.
Wow. Some crazy number.
Plus a couple of specials, right, for the SDJ discussions videos. So I think we're over 60 already for this season. And then we're not taking any break. Next week will be season 8. There's no such thing as breaks in YouTube terms. But we used to take them, but
And
not
there's no
anymore.
crying in baseball.
There is no crying in baseball. I guess Scott wanted to have a chance for people to talk about this being our 300th episode. Do you want us to start with somebody else, or since you're formulating?
Let me say something first before we start. I just wanted to thank everybody, especially you, Lincoln and Nikki, for having this at your place. And obviously there's a lot of people here, but there's a lot of people not here who have been on Game Night.
Yes.
So how many years has it been? 8 years? 9 years?
This is, we started in December of 2012. Rusty was actually scheduled to make it, but he was doing some database migration, and I think he lost all his work and had to start over, so unfortunately he didn't make it today. Everybody was busy. I mean, because when Rusty was out, which was, he was like maybe, and then I tried to get Mark Johnson, who we haven't had on since last year's SDJ specials, and then I tried to get, I think he was on those, I'm not even sure if he was. He must have been. He almost is always on.
I think he was.
And then I think the only time he missed was when he was in France.
Yeah.
And then
I was remembering back when we hatched the idea. I think I said something like, wouldn't it be cool if people watch games being played all the way through? Because I watch video games being played all the way through.
And what was my answer?
Like, am I a freak? What's that?
And I said, and what was my answer?
I don't remember. What did you say?
Who's gonna want to watch people play games for 2 hours?
Who's gonna watch people play games for like 3 hours, right? No, but I remember thinking, it'll be minimal. It'll be minimal editing. Like we just have to cut out like a couple things. But of course, that's not true at all. So,
well, we joked about minimal editing from the get-go.
This was before, and this was pre-tabletop. So we
when
we saw tabletop.
We didn't actually start till after tabletop, but we talked about it before tabletop. Yeah,
we talked about it. Not trying to eclipse tabletop because tabletop's amazing. I love tabletop. But anyway, I just want to thank everybody again, and thank everybody for watching. So I mean, obviously, people watching make it more fun to make. So
absolutely.
We appreciate that. Well, anybody want to add anything? Dave?
Yes, Scott. Game night. Am I late?
Okay. Well, if anybody wants to say something about Game Night, they can say it now, and then we'll start Game Night.
There you go.
Come on, Florence. There you go.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, we gotta look over.
My mic is
I'm
a
looking the
little
wrong
crisp.
way. There we go.
You gotta look that way.
Yeah,
I know,
it's-
gotta
it's-
go the
it's-
opposite
I'm
way.
just
yeah.
happy to see. I'm just very happy to see Aaron. I miss Aaron. That's
I
what
miss
I want.
all
Oh,
of you.
Dave, same to
I
you.
miss all of you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
We
fun.
haven't.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
really-
that's weird.
As
It is
much
great
as
to
I
see
enjoy
everybody
teaching
here.
games, as much as I enjoy teaching games, I also like sitting across the table knowing I don't have to teach a game.
Yeah.
Well, you were pretty funny about it with Rodney too. We got I think you even said something in one of our videos that we have upcoming. So, thankfully, we had Rodney. The last videos we filmed were with Rodney. He was in town before Gamma, when we went up to Reno. So we filmed a few days with him, and it was great. So, it'll help us.
He's awesome.
Hopefully, it'll hopefully help us make it till we can actually get together again. I mean, it's really weird. We've talked about it a bunch on our live stream, but previously, but we haven't seen anybody. We haven't seen our family. This has been the extent of seeing anybody is on these streams. We have seen our neighbor a couple of times, but not a lot. It's pretty weird.
I might turn into a hugger.
A hugger.
Once I
it's
can
like,
see
oh my
people
god,
in person, which is
like oh my gosh, like
whoa.
You can't hug anybody anymore. That's illegal. That's illegal.
it's
You think?
yeah.
So you think you're going to give out more hugs then, or fewer hugs?
More.
When it's all over.
I'm not particularly
I
a
don't know.
hugger.
But everybody's got to
I
show
don't
you
know.
their coronavirus vaccine, right? Before you hug them.
Right.
I guess so.
Yeah, I
Or no, it's a
guess.
card. You'll have a card, but I mean, when do we get that?
Papers. Do you
yeah, do you have your papers?
Your papers.
Right.
I like it. I like it.
Definitely weird.
Like-
Well, I'll
Why?
say, as a fan of the show, this is really exciting to be able to be here and play with you guys in the 300th, and I'm so lucky and honored to be invited. So thanks, guys. I represent all the people watching who are just like, hey, those guys are cool, and I want to play with them. So thank
It's
you.
awesome. I'm glad we didn't just disappoint you too much anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my
Keep
god.
coming back,
I know.
so I guess.
It was so
I know.
fortuitous for you to
Not
meet
yet.
Kevin in that elevator back in a couple
Yeah.
years
Very
back.
funny. I was
March
doing
last
the
year.
panel and I saw Kevin, and I was like, "Oh, why do I know that guy? He's like a famous actor or something." And it took me like,
Oh yeah, totally.
it took me like an hour before I was like, "Oh my god, it's game night!"
Maybe you
I get
were
it all the
thinking of
time,
I was like
Deborah, all
worried
the
about
time.
impressing him. Like, oh no, I better
Wow.
be
Did you know this?
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I know.
Wow.
I think Kevin's brain
Well, we're-
exploded though when you asked him if he was on Game
Yes.
Night.
I was there when
Yeah,
Lincoln
'cause-
got the phone call.
Yeah.
I know. I went
thought
right
he
to
was being
Lincoln
punked.
like
We were
immediately.
so excited.
Yes.
I was, and
It was
it's like
awesome.
the reverse for me. Like my second day at work, when I had to, they were like, "Can you go on the set and ask Deborah Ann Wall some questions about her new show?" And I was like, "I just started the job, okay." And then I'm in there like trying to be like calm and normal and not like fanboying out because I've been a fan of her work and everything. And so when that moment happened in the elevator, I was like, "What?"
I was
just happened?" I don't know.
fangirling. I got to do it first.
I know it was great. It was so awesome, and I'm so glad it worked out because you're so good on the show.
Thanks.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Oh my god, yes.
I know.
Thanks,
She's
guys.
we are the vampires. We're actually drawing energy from her energy. So it's role reversal there too. You know, she played a vampire for years, and now we're the energy vampires of what we do in the shadows.
There you go.
We are
But you
all
gotta
Colin
swap.
Robinson. That's right.
Yeah, Colin Robinson.
Oh, funny.
You joke, you make that joke, but it's the niceness and the sweetness, and that is completely contagious. And
Absolutely.
I'm very appreciative.
Yay. Thank you. I've
So,
been
You're
having
welcome.
such a good time.
so you guys, you other people who are not on the show as much lately, you got some tiny shoes to step into here. I mean, you got to step it up. But we
Love everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's great. It's just
Don't
weird.
miss
It's,
everybody.
I mean, we have been a month and a half, I guess, now since we've had. I mean, basically since we've seen just about anybody.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got back from Gamma was the time.
yeah, was the 13th.
It was your last
Oh,
step
hey.
outside.
If we're telling
Yes, Dave.
game night stories, I don't know if we ever told this one like to the public, but Lincoln and Nikki and I will often walk down their street to a
Oh.
sandwich place
Yeah.
to get sandwiches. And one day we were there, and this guy is like looking at us, and of course he recognizes us from Game Night, right? And this is not like a game convention.
Of
course.
I mean, but can you imagine that? Because it's literally the three of us sitting at a table in this place.
Well, the funny thing is, we're all looking, like Nikki and I are looking at each other going, it's happening. Like, because we were wondering when it would happen outside of a game convention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, part of us were like, he's recognizing Dave.
Oh, yeah, we thought he was recognizing Dave from, like, Good Luck Charlie or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you guys are crazily, I mean, look at you, both of you. Lincoln is completely recognizable as Lincoln, and Nikki is completely recognizable.
I remember the
but
time
it was
we
great,
were doing...
and he was...
Oh, do you have more story, Dave? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was saying we walked through... I knew they had made it when, like, airport security recognized them. Like,
oh, yeah,
you guys
that was weird.
As you're getting patted down...
Weird.
Yeah, when we were leaving Columbus, I think, and the ladies, like, the TSA ladies, like, oh my gosh, these people are on YouTube. It was just weird. And she was an older lady, and I was, like, blown away that she was watching our stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really odd.
Did I ever tell you the story on Social Network where I got recognized on Social Networking?
You told me.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'll tell that one.
Tinder?
Yeah, so I'm on Grindr one morning or something, and someone messaged me. He's like, are you, don't think this is weird. I'm like, whatever, it's Grindr, right? And they're like, are you on Game Night? I'm like, yeah, I'm on Game Night. Yeah, he's a fellow geek, and we talk board games and stuff. And he lives in Hollywood area, so of course that's too far.
That should be in your
I've never actually met him in real life.
Yeah.
But it was very.
That is fantastic.
You should lead with Game Night in your profile.
Exactly, that should be your opener.
One before.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty funny. Well,
my Game Night story is, which is a brief one. I was a big fan of Game Night, and I came one time, I think when you guys were doing one of the 24-hour streams, and I brought breakfast burritos for everybody, or breakfast bagels. Just to
yes!
That was
support and everything, and keep everybody going. And then I got, it was the least I could do, because you guys had been up for hours and hours and hours playing games. So I was lucky to get invited to come back after that. But then I was at a thrift store once, and these two women approached me, and I had a big stack of board games I was buying from the thrift store, and they said, oh, hey, we love Game Night. And I was like, yeah, me too, that's why I'm buying games. And they're like, no, we love the show Game Night. And I was like, oh my God, you've seen Game Night? And then we talked for like 45 minutes. They love the show, and that's happened a bunch of times. It's so awesome every time it happens.
It's definitely strange. It's, obviously at conventions we get a lot recognized a lot, but when you do have it happen out in the wild, as they say, it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
But it's.
But you, Aaron, did you ever get recognized?
Never outside of a game store or convention or gaming scenario so far. No.
That's because he never goes
It'll
out.
It'll happen.
That's true. I was already pretty much social distancing for like 3 years before. I totally had this trend like way ahead of time.
Well, cool. The first thing we're going to try to do tonight, this is going to be a little complicated because it's best to play it obviously in person, as most games are, but this is doable, is we're going to play Wavelength by designers Wolfgang Warsch, Alex Hague, and one other person, which I'm not remembering.
That's going to be there.
I do want to get it right because it's 3 people. And this one is... it was a Kickstarter last year. It's out available now. It doesn't say it there. It's on the back.
Justin Vickers.
Justin Vickers. There we go. Okay.
Sweet.
And it's a really fun, interesting team. There's a cooperative version as well, but it's a team game. And the way it works is you're going to get clues. So the clue giver or the psychic, or is that what they were saying?
Psychic.
We'll get a clue, and they're going to give a clue based on this range. So this is boring topic, fascinating topic, and what happens is when it's going to be me. I'm going to be the host because we can't. It's too difficult. So you spin this wheel a couple times, then
You're off camera.
Oh, yep. Okay, and you spin it a few times, then you open it up and you look at the range. Hey, look at that. It's right on 4.
Look at that.
Oh my god!
Nailed it.
So you're going to look at the range, and you're going to find a clue that fits that range. So it's moderate. It's just under moderately interesting or fascinating. And you have to determine what that is, and then you cover this up. Then you give your team.
What would an example? Of
a boring topic? Yeah, that's going to be tough. So I'm going to say, because as I was saying, I'm fascinated by a lot of things, which would be boring to many other people. So I would say, I don't know. It's slightly under. It's just of an interesting, not fascinating. Let's say so. Stamp collecting. Okay, that's a good one.
Stamp collecting.
So they say stamp collecting. Then the other team, their team, excuse me, will guess where they think that range is on this dial. They're going to put it in here, and we've put in all these numbers so that I can communicate that. The players can communicate that information to me where to put that.
Yeah.
Then the opposing team makes a decision whether they think that the team guessed it's more interesting than their guess, or the other team's guess, or less interesting. And then you reveal it, and you'll see there. So that it would be tough. I mean, the other team has a little bit of wiggle room there that they could say it's more interesting because it's on the 3, not the 4. But the way
Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Flip that card.
To the other side?
Yeah. What's on the other
Flavorless
side?
and flavorful. There you go.
Okay.
So that one's pretty good too. It's flavored. It's got flavor. Green beans. I say that's a green beans range there. Anyway,
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
But the deal is then the team, if they get it correct, if either team gets it, they score the point because the other team can steal it. If there's a gap after one of the teams has scored and they're 4 points behind the leaders, they have the opportunity to go again if they succeeded.
If it's on their turn.
Yeah, also. It is on their turn.
It is on their turn. If you score it up and then it turns out there's still 4 points or more behind the leaders, then they get to do that again. They have to have a different psychic, but they get to do it again.
Cool.
They take a whole nother turn.
I have a question when you're ready.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Bullseye to do that.
Yeah, is it a bullseye
I have
to
a
do
question
that?
when you're ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
If I remember correctly, and maybe I'm wrong, the guessing team scores wherever the needle is.
Correct. The points.
So the guessing.
You're right. You're right.
Right. And the opposing team can only score 1 point, whether they've guessed correctly high versus low.
Right. That is correct.
Okay. So you could get 3 points or 2 points by still being close.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this little marker here,
the foxtail.
are we going to play it laying down like this?
Well, I mean, we'll probably reveal it that way, yes.
So there's this, they call it a foxtail?
No, I'm just joking.
A rocket ship or whatever. So the team, the other team isn't going to mess with...
I think it is a pencil, but it sure doesn't look like a pencil, I'll tell you that, but yeah.
The other team isn't going to mess with the dial. What they're going to do is place this marker on the right or the left.
Yeah, they should be cutting to the above shot.
More or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, so I can show it here. So yeah, you just indicate it on the dial, which way you're going to guess it, because you're not going to affect the dial, right? So there we go. Okay, there we go. Well, cut to the table.
There we go.
We get to the overhead.
So yeah, they would put it where the other the competing team would
the opposing team. Yeah.
Yes. Puts the marker on this side or that side, meaning
We'll
higher
all be
or
clear
lower.
once we start.
Sure. It's not hard though.
The starting team starts at 0. The second team starts with 1 point.
Interesting.
Already.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yes.
I wonder what that's about.
Good job. First turn player advantage.
Yeah, first turn advantage, I
Balance,
guess.
Yeah.
Balance.
Because it's just a race to 10 points.
Correct.
Right. And there are some rules about clues. You can't give percentages and numbers and things like that. You can't give big, long titles
Right.
that lead people in the direction of what you want.
A mildly cold snowball.
Right. That would be illegal, clearly.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's in the rule book. There are definitely, but a lot of the explanations are also this is meant to be a fun game. The rules are a little fast and loose, and you kind of, there's guidelines to follow, but within those guidelines you can mess with it. So house rule kind of thing.
All right,
Who's on my team?
I think the team should be the Brady women versus the Brady men.
Oh boy.
Well, who's the second and third and fourth Brady one?
Put the alignment back up there, Dave. Let's see the picture.
Or just the way Derek has it now. Well,
yeah,
Derek
we're
has
top
it
and
now.
bottoms here.
I'm not playing, so it'll be.
You could play. You could play
Because you
Lincoln.
can't see.
No, he has to hand
Oh,
out
you would be-
numbers
yeah, you
and
would
all
see- you
kinds
would
of
I
see
will
stuff.
see everything, so
Yeah.
I will see it all. So what I'm going to
We
do
have
is
to-
actually
Lincoln will
send a
always
picture
win.
to everybody I will send a picture to everybody that's going to be doing, so they'll see where the wheel ends up.
We need one more player then.
We kind of do, but we
That's
don't
fine.
have it. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
put
that's totally fine.
Who cares?
Where's chat a player? Okay, my mic is
doesn't
problem.
matter.
I have to
Well, I mean-
something's, Mike, I think your mic's doing something weird, Scott.
I'll restart it.
We
I have to
chose this
restart.
game because we thought that
Just
the
refresh.
chat could play along.
Yeah, that's
That's
why
a
we're
good
going
Oh,
to keep
sure,
it.
yeah.
We're going to keep it, so that's why we're going to have everything covered. So that's why I'm going to tweet. I'm going to send the photo to you of what you get, so that everybody can play along. I mean, I'll be guessing too, probably. No, I won't. I'll be seeing it. I guess I could try to do it without seeing it, but it's going to be hard. I just figured this is the best way to do it, because the deal is I've been wanting to do this game since we got it in November, but we need multiple people. You want to have 6 people, because I think the game conversation is going to make the game interesting. Scott has turned into color bars. So we'll do the first one here. We'll get started as soon as Scott's back in. We'll hold the pencil for wherever
Why don't-
that is.
I mean, because in the real game,
Why don't you
this
go
thing,
first, Lincoln? Then you'll at least get to play one turn.
I mean, Nikki could do it too as well. I mean, there's a lot of monkey business to make. I guess I can go first, so
Did you monkey
I'll
with
do
it?
one turn.
Did you monkey with it?
I did try monkeying with it, so I'll be on the team that only has 3 players for this first turn, or 2 players. Is that right? Yes.
So really, this box, you
3.
stand that plastic thing up.
Yeah, it goes like
and
this.
And then there's 2 little slots here for the other team to put the higher or lower
pencil
thing in. But
Pencil thingy.
since we're going all
clever.
up above,
Yep. So I'll do the first one, I guess. That's fun. Maybe we just do it as
then
an
you can-
example.
No, let's just count it. You can
Okay.
start.
I'm going to
let's
flip
just
that to
throw
the
you
side,
in
maybe.
the deep end. Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Who's who?
This is better. This is actually better online because I can't see where you're looking online, which
Sure.
is good.
Do you,
Yeah, that's
what is the actual teams here then? What have we decided the teams are?
Testing.
I
Can
think
you
it's
hear me,
just the
Derek?
top versus the bottom right now.
Sure. Okay, that works. So we hear you, Scott. You sound good.
Is it better?
Yeah. I wonder what the
Yeah.
deal
Okay,
is.
it's not crackling.
Wires.
Crackly.
Wires.
Wires.
Plugs. Wires.
So I'm going to say my answer will be. Goodness.
What's the clue?
It's casual and formal.
Okay.
So I'm going to say
If
sport coat.
Ooh.
Let me double check that.
sport coat.
So then the
Who's on
my team.
Who's on my? Who am I on? Whose team am I on?
You're on the bottom.
We think we're doing tops and bottoms.
Oh, okay. Oh, tops and bottoms. Nice.
We're in.
I guess we
Will not
should have
take
done
the
right
first.
left, but too late now. All right. You said sport coat?
Yep.
yeah,
I can't
What do
see
you
the
think,
card. Which
Dave?
side is casual? You covered the card. What do you guys think? I feel like that's somewhere between 8, 9, or 10.
on the formal side.
A sport coat? It's not really casual, is it?
I guess I can play along.
be.
Why can't I always? I just can't guess. I can always do
Yeah,
a
you can't
question, but I
guess.
can't guess.
Yes. Correct.
Uh,
We lose Aaron. We lost Aaron.
Aaron, are you there?
He's
Oh, we
frozen.
lost him again?
No,
We
he's
lost him.
frozen.
He's frozen that smile.
He just looks very angry.
Technology.
He's either frozen or it's just
He
this
looks like-
fantastically intricate prank.
He looks like
Amazing.
Here, I'm just gonna
Count
hear you.
Dooku. He's Count Dooku.
Yes,
He needs a fist. To the
Elongated.
moon.
All right, Nikki.
To the moon.
It's up to you and me. Well, there is
He's
Aaron.
back.
Oh, there's Aaron.
Yeah, I lost
you hear the
everything
clip?
and had to restart. No,
Did you hear the clue and all that?
I see casual to formal. No,
And so
what's
my-
the clue?
my-
And the clue is
I said sport coat.
But I'm on your team, right?
You are on my
Yes.
team, so you're
Yes.
guessing.
You're guessing along with
Oh, so I'm
Dave
guessing.
and,
Okay.
and me. Yeah. And Dave just threw in
8, 9, or 10.
10 for sport coat. I think.
What do
I'm
you
going to
think,
say. Oi. It's 9,
What did Dave say?
8,
I
9,
think it's
or
somewhere
10.
between 8, 9, or 10.
I would
I don't
lean
know.
more towards 10. It's definitely more formal than a lot of outfits.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Do you want to
10?
go
Like,
10
I would go-
or
in
like
fact-
between?
I
you
would
go
say 10 and a
further than
half.
You
I
want
would
to go
definitely
11
go 10 and a
now.
half.
Nah, you know what? Let's just leave it right where it is.
10.
Okay, opposing team.
No, like
10 no,
wherever
no.
Lincoln just put it.
That's 10.
I say one more. Just one more click.
You want to go to 11.
All right.
Take it to
No,
11.
10 and a half. 10 and a half.
All right, 10 and a half, Lincoln.
Yes, thank you. All right.
All right.
It's pretty formal as outfits go. Reasonably.
Sure.
Not that formal,
All right.
but
It's not
All right,
slip
that's fine.
flops
All
and
right. Bottoms team. What do we think?
Yep.
Less. It's
So what-
definitely less, right?
You're
You say
choosing
I
less
think
or more?
slightly
Yeah.
less. I think
100%
more,
is less.
More
Yeah,
casual.
100% less.
So I
Less.
it's more.
I don't know what Lincoln's thinking. Like sport coats, you go wear suits, tuxedos, and that's about it. Like
Yeah, there's suits
usually
and
be higher than that.
a suit jacket and a tuxedo is higher than a sport coat.
Sure, but there
That's
are all
correct.
A sport
kinds
coat
of
is
things
not-
with. Yeah, sport coat's not that fancy. Like I would wear a sport coat to like an outdoor afternoon cocktail
Right.
thing. Like that doesn't feel like a baby shower or something, which is not terribly formal.
So, Mike,
But
you
are
think
we
it's
trying to
more
help
formal?
them?
Formal, I would say.
You think
Can't
so?
see
They're
anything.
pretty
I
formal.
wanna-
It's not wearing. But
I think
that's
it's
what I'm
pretty
saying.
formal.
That it,
I mean, I would say.
I've never seen
Oh, I
Lincoln wear a
see.
sport coat. I've never seen
Somebody
Lincoln wear a sport coat.
Somebody said that in the
I
in the
haven't
chat.
either.
They said, remember,
I
it's
should
Lincoln.
go
They
wear
haven't-
a
Has anybody
sport
ever
coat.
seen him in a sport coat?
It's definitely on the. It's
Lincoln, I don't
definitely
think I've
in
ever
the
seen
10.
you wear a tie, for that matter.
I used to wear
We
them all
get
the
a
I
time.
mean,
point.
Yeah.
Are we saying we get a point if we correctly estimate which side of the line?
Which
it is?
side of the point?
Where the
Yes.
4 would
Got
be,
it.
let's say.
So
But-
yeah,
but
so
only
more
if we were
formal
wrong.
or
I
more
feel it's more
casual.
casual.
I don't think casual
More casual than a
lines, but-
10. It's casual.
Okay,
Sports coats are casual.
I'm going. I'm
Right,
fine saying
more
it's more casual.
casual
I think
than
it's.
a 10.
I think it's
Okay.
sure.
Or plus the odds are
I agree with
the odds
Scott,
are
to be honest with you.
close.
Come on.
Let's see
Yeah.
where it ended up.
Ah!
Oh, wow, so
Hey!
close, so close. Wow.
That's pretty good.
Aaron, how dare you?
I know, and Dave had it on the money.
not dressed up.
I was
David,
laughing.
you
It's
had
like,
it on the money. Aaron, you
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Aaron
I'm
talked
glad
him
you
out.
moved it, Dave.
There's Aaron again, being Aaron.
You guys get a point.
yeah.
Well,
Yo, so- but you guys get 3.
Costing us.
You guys
a
get
little
3
bit?
points.
Correct.
Wait,
but
no,
the
no.
bottom
We
team
get 3
still gets
points.
a point.
We get 3 points.
you guys
You
get
get
3.
three.
Yeah.
They said it was less
And the
casual.
bottom team gets 1.
We get 1.
Because we were
get
correct in our.
Oh,
Yep.
they're
Yeah,
just
because
guessing
they
on the
guessed
exact
We
spinner.
guessed where it was. Yeah.
I thought they only got their point if we were totally off the spectrum.
No, it's just
The
if
only
they're.
way they don't get a point is if we're in the 4 wedge.
Yeah. If you're in the
and they
gray,
guess correctly, yeah.
and we.
Correct. No,
Okay.
if we're in the 4
'cause
wedge,
there's
they
no-
don't get a point.
Okay,
because
well,
there
yeah.
is no
But
higher
we could
or lower.
also. They could also not get a point by guessing the wrong half.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to start. So do we switch teams, or is it all the same team for this?
No.
Same team.
No, we do psychic now.
It alternates.
Our team.
Okay, so I'm going to give this one to Deborah.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna announce the theme, and then I'm gonna text you a number.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, no,
you don't have to.
right. It's good.
Yeah, you just give the clue.
Just give the gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, give her the theme. Give her the
I
card.
see. You're gonna
quickly.
text me a picture.
So the card is
of where
easy
it is.
subject, hard subject.
Easy subject, hard subject, and you're
So
gonna
I guess
text me
that's
a picture
school.
of where it is. Okay.
Yep.
Easy subject, hard
Yeah.
subject.
This sort of
Nikki, show me the flip side.
Why?
To see
No.
it better.
Confuse things.
No, don't. No.
I thought the clue giver got to
And
choose.
famous.
I thought the clue. Isn't there a rule where the clue giver gets to choose which side?
I love
Is that
that as an
not a rule?
optional rule, even if it's not
I
correct.
thought that was a rule, but maybe
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
Did you remember reading? Nikki read the rules.
There wasn't. You can choose to play. They call the sides. One side is weird, and one side is normal. That's what they call it. So, like, this would be considered a weird one because it's a little more complicated than just doing unknown famous, right?
Always play the weird side.
And
The
there
few
you go.
times
I
that we
think-
played it,
I like unknown
times that we
famous though
played it-
much better.
a few times we played it, we also gave all players a card to start, so that you had your card that you could look at while you were waiting for everybody else.
Very smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prepare.
That
yeah,
would
this
help
is
the
hard.
game move.
Did you give her the picture link?
Well, we played it.
I'm doing it right now.
We played it.
Okay.
Do you
We
want
played
me
it
to
once
hold
with
it or
two
do
teams
something?
of 8 people.
Hold on.
I saw it.
Yeah,
I
you
saw,
did.
I saw that.
Reroll.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Reroll. Yeah, I played this once with 16 with two teams of 8, and
Wow.
it was you had to give people cards in advance because you don't want 15 people just waiting around for someone to come up with a clue.
Yeah.
Sorry, my
You don't know where your dial is going to be, Dave.
No worries. You'll see it pop up. The message pop up in a second.
Maybe the vet can give you a
clue.
clue.
Yeah. Get the vet in
phoning
on
a
this
friend.
On this stream. Hey vet, can you tell
Veterinary
me
science.
What are we doing? Is it
who is
easier
more?
or hard?
The hard one, the weird one.
The weird
famous
one.
And unknown and famous?
No, the other.
Easy
No,
subject
that's
and
fine.
hard subject is the
Yeah.
weird one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the weird one to me.
Some of the weird ones are weird.
But that's them talking about it.
Okay, thanks. All is well.
No problem.
Okay.
Good.
All right, I have my
Excellent.
picture. And it's
Excellent.
easy subject, hard subject. Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Some people also play
Out of
a house rule that
14/15. Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
What were you
0
saying?
to
House
14.
rule what?
no, you just think of your clue and ignore me. Some people play a house rule where you respin the wheel if the 4 is all the way to the left or all the way to the right.
Oh sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
I would play that.
definitely
That
house
seems
rule.
Yeah, I
The
wouldn't play that
game
one.
says even if a sliver of the 4 is showing, it's acceptable.
It makes sense. It's just the
Yeah.
extreme ends of both sides are often very easy to clue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would think that.
This is
Okay.
That's game is weird.
She's got something.
This is really
Yeah.
hard because we all excel in different areas.
No, don't give. Yeah.
That's already too much of a hint now.
That's
She
too
said
much
it
of a
was
hint?
really hard. She's totally hinting.
Ah, terrible.
I'm gonna go with Algebra 1.
Ooh.
Well, I can't say anything. I'm not.
I would.
Yes, you
But
can.
remember, we don't.
We're the
talk.
opposing council.
Oh, Lincoln.
I'd say that's medium.
That's right.
The
My
rules,
buddy's on the bottom.
Just because
very
the
clearly state.
Yes.
Go ahead, Scott.
Oh,
The
is
rules
that
are
I
another
would just say,
rule
I mean,
today?
you can crosstalk, but then we can't hear anybody. Like it's very
I
chaotic.
say,
That's
is
true.
algebra,
Well, shut up.
algebra 1, is that incorrect? Is that cheating?
Nope.
No, stop
No,
it.
that's
I don't
fair.
think
That's
so.
not cheating.
That's not cheating. Okay.
Oh.
So is it a
Just a
1?
number.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's cheating if you try to get them to put the needle on
Oh,
one.
I see. No. Yeah.
People
Algebra
It
is
wasn't,
hand
it
in
wasn't a
hand.
one for me, I'll tell you that.
I like it.
Like, what would be the easiest subject? Like math, like basic math?
Yeah.
PE or like
Arithmetic, basic.
That was
recess.
what I was
Oh yeah. So is it?
I would say
mean,
it's a
algebra
little
one.
above medium, right?
Algebra 1 is like a high school. It's a high school thing, right?
Yeah, I
would think
I
it'd
take
be
that
like
junior high?
6 or 5 maybe. Like it's on the easier side.
Well,
I would think.
But that's if you're not good at math. I would think, like, if I had to guess, it would be like.
But everybody has to take algebra 1, right? You can't avoid it.
Right, but they may not be.
I think
good
you're
at it.
required.
They may not be good at it.
Sure, but I'm just saying in the general sense. Most people pass it.
I have to
Freshmen in high
faith.
school.
Why?
Okay.
Because we've talked to Deborah about stuff.
I know. Well, the
Well,
audience is
I'll defer.
The audience is already
do
clued
you
into
think, Mike?
Deborah's interests.
Then I'm.
I would put it on the slightly left of easy,
who
of the
knows?
middle. Just personally, I would go 5 or 6 maybe.
Like
think
five?
about it for you guys.
I'd
That's my-
say
that was
4.
what
If
I
I'd be
would
comfortable with
think
4 or
about it.
5.
Correspondence to me.
Yeah.
And
What do you think,
thought
Mike?
it
Wanna split
was
the difference
7
with
or
5?
9.
Well, why don't we just do
Kinda
7?
higher.
6. 6 or 7? 6.
6.5.
That would be like the average, yeah. If we go
Yeah,
to
I would
7.
say that.
Okay.
6.5. Everybody, you guys happy with that? I'm good with it. All right, we're locked in. What do you guys think? Higher or lower?
So, you'd mentioned it before, but I just want to say the rules not only bring this up, but greatly encourage the opposing team to help weigh in on the regular team's vote. But
Sure.
Scott is
We would do
correct
that
that
if we're all in the
did
same
that,
room. If we're all in the same room.
it would be too much crosstalk.
Yeah.
All right, Nikki, you're covering your face. What do you think?
My vote is lower than that
Done.
on the
I
easy
agree.
subject side.
I agree.
My vote is harder than that because I think algebra is the easy part of a hard subject. Algebra 1, people don't like algebra. Nobody comes to it easily. I think it's I mean, yeah, I passed it, but I didn't have fun. I think it's more like, I think it's in like 8 or 9, and then they guessed way too low.
All right.
I disagree.
I'd like to point out you cost us a point last round.
Yes,
It's the anti-Aaron strategy. It's
Oh,
always got to be the anti-Aaron strategy.
What does the chat say? I'll go along with what the chat says.
You're not going to go with
The
your
numbers are all over the place. The numbers are all
Jen
over
says
the
don't
place.
listen to Aaron, so.
All right. For this round, Nikki and I are going to overrule you. Go ahead, Lincoln. Review
Yeah,
it.
okay, I'm fine.
Here, hold it. I don't want to bump it.
Oh, boom, baby. Boom. Boom. Wow.
Nicely done.
All right.
Done, you guys.
That was
So they get
sincerely a group
4.
effort. Very nice.
13.
Yep. And we get nothing and like it.
And you'll get nothing and like it.
Like it.
Nice.
So just for the record,
That was
I really,
fantastic.
really love math.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you were Matthew.
Yep.
Yes.
I love
Yep.
And I took like algebra, like get started in like 6th or 7th grade where I went to school. So for some reason I was like, that kind of makes sense, and it's a little bit hard, but it's still like, I like what Aaron said. It's like the easier, it's the beginning of the hard stuff,
Right.
but it's still the thing
I felt like
everyone
they were
has to
right
do.
on
Like
it.
that, I like that logic.
But here's the thing. This is why I use it. I talk to new people and I explain power
Lincoln.
grid to them. So you either
Yes,
get
sir.
a light going
Yeah.
off and they love it, or they think, oh, that's math. That's horrible, right? And that's the
Right.
two extremes. So we love power grid mostly. So
It
we
was the
would
buzzing.
think that it's a fun game and I love math. But that's not the segment of population. It's so hard, right? Because you have to metagame the answer with this.
It's very true.
Lincoln,
But I
let,
don't know. I think
Lincoln, let Nikki spin it, and then you can play.
No, that's fine. I'm going to be the
Okay.
one sending the. I have to send the photos, right? I mean, it's
You don't
not.
have to
this
send
is
a photo
fine.
to Nikki. She's right there.
Oh, you're saying Nikki? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
let her
guess so.
spin it. She's on your team.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, so
And Nikki can just.
So
yeah,
don't
yeah.
let the people
Yeah.
see it. Tilt it up. Look at the wheel. The category is dirty to clean.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Well, that's leading.
Right. Well, I need to know which spectrum we're talking about here.
I know.
It can be whatever you want.
Well,
It can be whatever you
Nikki.
want.
If it's Nikki's true self.
As we're waiting, Deborah, as you see, this would be a fun book in my book cabinet, but I think most people would not think this would be fun.
What does it say?
That does sound fun.
Pattern
Well,
classification.
I like basic algebra for me is soothing. So I have my old algebra textbooks, and I'll do that if I'm like stressed out.
That's your
Like quadratic formulas just calm me down.
your meditation nook is covered in formulas and
That's
theorems
amazing.
all over the wall.
Because it's like mess
My
that
God,
you
as if-
slowly like bring down to like x equals. It's very satisfying.
I think that's awesome.
Sounds
actually.
like
So.
sounds like high math to me.
Hi, man.
Gator Dave asks
What's
if
the
you sing the
quadratic?
quadratic song.
I don't
There's
know
a
the
quadratic
quadratic song. I mean, I know
We'll have-
foil. I
What
mean,
is the
everyone knows,
quadratic song?
first outside, inside, last is.
We'll
the
have Gator Dave
way
sing
to
it
do it.
to us on the chat.
I like 3 as a magic number from Schoolhouse Rock.
3
Yeah.
is a magic number. No more, no less.
McKay is kicked off Twitch, though, or copyright infringement.
Well, we're
I
not playing the
know.
music. Nikki's thinking
While
here.
we're waiting. So yeah,
I like it.
Lincoln and Scott, while they're going on this, if you don't know that Twitch will, after if you save a video like this and you later it goes through its algorithms, and if you have songs that are registered with Twitch, they will won't black them out, but will basically silence them for certain parts. But it does it later. It does it between like 7 to 10 days later. I'm not sure if it tells you, but that's what happens. So.
It's more YouTube that we worry about. YouTube's pretty strong with the copyright.
It
stuff.
noted it. We had
I'm
something
sorry.
match.
Super strong. That is correct.
Okay. No worries.
We had something match with Dave
But
on a
Twitch
live
does it
stream,
too.
and then we had something match
Yep.
the other day with one of our In Focus videos. Even though it's cleared up. It's not in our area that it's an issue, but I think because it's actually a cover version of the song somehow.
Well, we had fun. What was the
It-
game?
it-
Was it Obscuria, where we just tried to sing public domain songs?
Yeah. You guys, yep, that was awesome. Or Dave was doing
the
his.
quadratic formula song. If anybody wants to hear it.
Dude,
Aaron blamed me in Obscurio, and I'm like, I could hear Dave. I'm like, Dave is not making any noise. It's Dave.
Well, I blamed
They have
Aaron.
the
I went like all in, and I was totally wrong.
I have the quadratic formula song if you would like me to sing it. No one
Are we
says,
gonna get
I didn't hear
that?
any yes. I didn't hear any yeses. It's not a
Do
copyright.
we want
I
to hear?
didn't know there was a song.
Are you ready?
Let's get silenced. Yep.
You gonna
wait,
make
you're
it?
not going to play it.
No, he's
I'm gonna sing it.
He's
All
gonna
right,
sing
go for
it.
it.
All
Negative
right.
It goes like, he likes to sing
Stop talking.
about the moon
Stop
and
talking.
a June and a spring.
springa.
He likes to sing. Go ahead, Scott.
Okay. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.
Okay.
Whoa! All right.
All right.
That's just an
It's
equation.
the Pop Goes the Weasel. It's
there
sung
you
to the
go.
tune of Pop Goes the Weasel.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Nikki.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
You got a clue for us?
Jackie
Ready?
Fox. Jackie
Sailor.
Fox says smells a hit.
Smells a
I'll
hit.
take that, Jackie.
Hey, she's a musician
Okay.
lady.
And she's a
Former
musician.
musician, yeah.
Okay.
So dirty clean. Where do we think, guys?
She hasn't given a clue yet.
Lysol.
Well, what's the
yeah, I
clue?
know.
Lysol.
Lysol.
Wow. I'd say
Well, that's
it's like
got to
over
be
here.
clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely
I would
on the
agree.
clean side.
12,
Nikki's covering her
13.
face,
I
which is
can't-
lies.
I'll offer, as an opponent though, I'll offer Lysol is clean, but it also has like a lot of chemical components in it. So it depends
Yeah,
on
it's piney.
like, eco clean.
Right.
If I know Nikki.
It's not
It's not eco clean.
like soap might be 14.
I don't know-
and
I don't know
Lysol
that
is not
Nikki's-
soap.
So you think it's maybe like 12?
Yeah, somewhere in there. 11,
Dave?
12.
Are we listening to Aaron again? Have we learned nothing?
I'm working for
Here's
the
the
other
thing.
team. I'm just here to give you bad advice.
So here's the thing. I believe it's like 12, 13, somewhere in there. But, and I'm not trying to fake us out, but you do use Lysol to clean things that are dirty. I don't think she would go that route, right?
I would hope not.
No.
All right.
I wouldn't.
I think this is the range.
All right.
What do you guys, the opposing team, think?
That works for me. I think that's at least
Yeah,
3
no,
points.
it's fine. It's fine where it is.
I feel like it's less.
Yeah, I mean, I think opposing. You want to say less?
the things that
I
would
would go slightly less because I just know that like Nikki,
There's more things to
you know.
like bleach and soap.
There are other
and-
better ways to
Yep.
clean. I think for her.
Yeah.
So I would maybe
I
go
would
a
go
little
with
bit
that.
more on the dirty side.
What do you think, Evan?
Yep.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm trying to think like Nikki does.
Try to get into
It's
my
tough.
head.
Get in
I
her
would think
head.
Nikki thinks Lysol is pretty clean. I'm thinking it's pretty
Well,
high on the
currently
scale. What
these
number
days,
did?
yeah. We could go
Yeah,
higher.
right, exactly. What number
I feel
did
like
you
it's
guys
a little. I don't know.
Somebody
Like,
says
what
Aaron
would
even
be-
plays Bandito as a traitor.
say? What would be her cleanest? Like
Who said that?
pure bleach?
Ruckus.
Bleach.
That's, yeah.
I don't know if bleach would
Okay.
be the cleanest.
Which I think is Andre.
I don't know.
So what numbers
Bleach
did
is
you guys
poison.
say?
Bleach is like a 3.
We're at like 12.
They
I
said
think.
12.
What?
12. And what have we
What are
said?
you
so
saying?
far?
You're saying no
How
to
could-
that now,
how
Dave?
could bleach-
No, I'm
How could
saying
bleach
no
be a
to Aaron
three?
right now.
Oh.
I guess I would say low. I guess I would say lower.
I think we're all
Slightly
lower.
lower.
Yeah,
All right,
slightly.
we'll
Plus
say
the odds are
slightly
with us
lower.
there.
Okie
That
dokie.
away.
I have a feeling they're gonna.
Play the odds.
I have a feeling they're.
Yes, play the numbers.
Dun, dun, dun.
Play the odds,
And the
suckers.
See how we did.
Boom!
Oh
gonna
man,
That's amazing.
so close.
Wow, that's amazing.
Seriously. This is one of those games where you realize how powerful groupthink is and how the consensus of 4 people can nail the target
Yeah.
way more often than one person can.
No, but it
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
be. I've seen it be exactly
Even-
the opposite, Aaron.
I'll
Even
tell
when
you-
one person is wrong and giving advice to their team that's bad, we've gotten the 4 3 out of 3 times, and I only talked us off at once.
I wanted to say rubbing alcohol, but I was worried that would be too clean.
Yeah, I think that's too clean.
That's too clean.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
too clean.
I think it was a good clue.
Lysol was
And then
perfect.
I
It's
was
honestly, it
gonna
was a
maybe
perfect
say
Great.
hand
perfect clue.
sanitizer, but that's if you read the hand sanitizer, it's 99% of germs. So like,
It's alcohol. Okay.
yeah.
There you go.
I better use some right now.
You could have
clue.
said.
Better use it now.
You know what you could have said for that range? You could have said PG movies.
Lysol.
That would have got me to that same range.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay. Because of the dirty meter. Yes.
Because
Right.
G
Yeah,
would
the
be
dirt
perfect.
on
Because it's
The dirty
almost totally
meter.
clean.
The dirtometer.
But
But that's so many. That's so few. Like Dave. That's like so broad, right? Because you only have like 5
Well, the
ratings,
trouble is,
right?
like,
It's not.
it would be splitting. What would be splitting the 180 into like 5, which still
That's great.
gives you
Yes,
still gives you a
that's
bit of a
potentially
range,
great, depending on where you're trying to get the needle. That may be perfect.
though. Depends.
Would you say PG-13?
If I can,
No, PG.
He
Yeah,
said
or you say
PG.
Okay,
Is
Yeah.
Scott.
PG like right in the middle though?
Did you get the message? It's
Are and like not rated.
the range is tired to wired.
Ooh.
Tired to wired?
Wired.
Oh god, I don't
Wow.
even know what that means.
It's the weird side.
Where'd you
man.
send it?
know
Wired, you know what that means.
It's a meme. Like, yeah.
It's a
Tired,
tired.
sending someone a letter. Wired, texting them or TikToking them, or
Well,
something.
wait,
You know,
wait,
tired
But,
like a semi truck.
TikTok.
Got a lot of tires.
where'd you send the?
And
Well,
then you send
wired,
like a
photo?
like
computer.
when you're on caffeine.
He's asking where you sent it.
No, right.
I sent it to your Google Hangouts, Scott, didn't I?
It's
I
chamomile
don't have
tea to cocaine. That's the scale.
Yeah.
I'm helping them. By the way, I have to say, you got us that 4 points.
Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. It
I'm willing
didn't
to-
send. There you
I'm willing
go.
to admit it, Aaron.
Somebody's saying just
I
give them
helped.
a number
Oh, that's
range,
all.
but or they give you a number range. But I think that's better
You
to
took
have
us
it
from 3 to 4,
random
and you stopped
show
them
up.
from scoring.
I got it.
True.
Oh man,
right.
this is tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Xanax to speed or something? Is that what somebody was saying?
That was my original thought. All right, let's be quiet and let their team do it.
It's like a 16-wheeler to a supercomputer.
I'm gonna say MySpace.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a great clue. And when I mean
That's
say great clue, I mean
pretty
terrible.
Uh-huh. I mean, that's low. I think MySpace is pretty tired right now. I mean, 2?
I love that clue.
I hope so. I mean, it's more wired than Friendster, right? I don't know.
I guess
Friendster?
That's true.
No pressure,
Yeah,
but you could win
Friendster.
it right here if you're correct.
Yep.
That's true.
Thank you, Dave.
Let's
Thank you,
see
Dave.
how that looks. Woo!
I mean, like GeoCities webpage, that's really tired, right?
That's really tired. Ask Jeeves.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he forgot about those.
Somebody said Ask Jeeves would be a
man.
0. Plenty of fish.
I think 2 is too low.
They
I
still
would say
exist, though.
somewhere.
Okay, you want to go up one more?
4
You
or
want to
5.
say 3?
Yeah, I would say 4 or 5.
Really? Up to?
Oof,
not,
I don't
not
know.
comfortable going to 5
I feel
with MySpace.
Well, are we?
Has anybody-
Are we really talking about social networking? Is it really social networking?
What else
Or is
would
it
it
just-
be?
What would Tom say?
No, you asked Jeeves. What does Ask Jeeves say?
There we
Did I get that wrong? Isn't Tom the MySpace
Tom is
guy?
everyone's friend. Yeah, he's everyone's
Yeah.
friend.
It was Tom, the
is
MySpace
he?
guy. It was
Okay.
Tom, the MySpace guy.
And
Yeah.
there was that weird
I mean,
picture of him.
I
like,
found
looking
it the
over
other
his
day.
Tom is the MySpace guy.
MySpace is the news, man.
I
It's
could be-
current events.
I
mean,
be persuaded.
MySpace is very
Wait,
much out of the
4.
conventional wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I feel like 2 is pretty good.
I like 2, but I'm willing.
I mean,
to
I
go
would
with
personally
I
go
will,
even
I will
lower.
go with you guys on the 2. I will
Okay,
go with
we'll
you.
try the
I'm
2.
good with that.
Okay,
All
you
right.
guys, the other
Do you wanna
team, what do you think?
2.5? Or-
I would like to go a little higher, yeah, but I'll go with it.
What do you guys
Do you
think?
want,
The other
Kevin,
team.
would you agree with
Oh, well, they're still
2.5?
thinking. He said
Yep,
lower.
I'm giving him time.
I mean, I would go lower if I could
Even
choose.
lower?
So I,
Then let's stick with 2.
I feel
No,
I feel comfortable
no,
at
no.
Okay, my input is it depends on who you're asking. Clearly, my grandma would say
Yep.
MySpace is a 12. What's this newfangled internet stuff?
I would
Who gave
I
the
would
clue?
say it's.
Who gave
I mean,
the
I-
clue?
Scott.
Scott.
You guys have to
I think we
guess.
should go
It's-
lower. I think it's probably a 1.
I was really hoping they would listen to Mike more because I think 5
Me
is
too.
completely wrong.
Yeah. 5 is completely
I'm like,
wrong.
listen to Mike.
Can we just? I would like there to be a "we agree with your opinion."
I know. We
Space.
get a half.
That would be good.
Right. I want a point because 2 is right.
Yeah.
It's funny. I mean, the
I'm
odds
gonna
say
go
to go higher,
tired.
but I'm kind of with Aaron. I feel like lower would be the more fun choice.
I agree. Tired.
All right, done. Locked it in.
Okay.
Locked.
Come on.
Well, at least you guys so far.
Wow.
Wow!
Scott.
You guys. How many social networks could there be below
You did
MySpace? I can name at least a dozen that are way more tired than
I'm not
MySpace.
saying
People still
anything.
use
I
MySpace.
can't.
But,
Like, you were
but not
on
that
me.
we're
Like you,
Mike's like,
not where
like
that,
you were
not
on
where
me.
that is
Scott,
popular.
I was
Absolutely.
on board with you, Scott. We were
Mike, you had
together.
it.
So.
You had it. You had it, Mike.
No.
I mean, it's the only. It's basically one generation back.
I just,
You should
I
know
was,
me. You know
when
I-
you guys are doing it, I'm like, it's higher because I
Next
saw
clue.
it, right?
Let's go
I was
again.
like,
Let's go again,
I was
right?
sad that you guys didn't go a little bit higher, but I couldn't chime in.
I'm
But,
going to call generational on that one.
yes.
I think MySpace is way out of line.
If I say Friendster, where's Friendster? Where's Friendster?
Yeah,
Where's
I-
GeoCities? Where's
Friendster,
I could put
Scott, I have to
Friendster
say-
at 1.
GeoCities is
Even
my
though we
0.
went lower, I feel like you were
what do you
correct.
got?
I feel like you
What's
were right.
What,
I would
Deborah, what
never
was
go
it?
lower on that, but I couldn't say anything.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
No,
I
you
can't
were right.
think of any. There's all kinds of things.
when you have
Comment.
MySpace, you're looking at social networking. So GeoCities is more like
You guys-
blogging. So I would take
What
I would
kids say?
compare GeoCities like
Right.
Medium now. You know, I would
Ask
take
Jeeves is just
I would
ask
take,
now.
Apparently-
MySpace,
I mean, it's
Friendster.
been
Oh,
10
these
years
Snapchat,
since
TikTok.
MySpace was relevant.
2011 still.
If you had aligned,
Yeah.
if you
Jeez, I
had
would think
aligned
it's
all
even older
the
than that.
social networks over time, yeah.
It's okay.
They said,
Kabuki Kids said
Wave.
apparently
Yeah,
Aldi
yeah.
is living in 2011 still.
Oh, boom.
but that's this range.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Scott.
So what's the score on
I
that
had
then?
said anything you guys actually
Zero.
use would be on
No
the
one.
right hand side. It'd be
Oh,
zero.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that was
we
like-
went
It really
from
depends
two
on.
Bang on
Is
correct
the-
ones.
to way off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought
Right.
if
Is
I
the
could have
half
said
circle-
anything
I
just
had
based
it.
on Scott, I would have said higher, but I already knew anyway
Yeah.
because I'd seen the number. But
Nope,
See, it's
you're
almost
right.
impossible to tell. Is the half circle all of Scott's internet experience, or is the half circle just social networks, or is the half circle the history of the
Yeah,
internet
it's
in the
tough.
last 12
Yeah.
years?
This
Like,
is
you
why
get a
it's a
different
party
number for
game,
each of
Aaron.
those answers.
that's what
I was
she
trying to think of something that's. I'm trying to think of something that's just tired. MySpace is one generation back from Facebook.
Inessential.
The most recently used.
And honestly-
social
Yeah,
network.
but you can't really use generation when you talk about it. I mean, it's been more than 10 years since MySpace was relevant, which feels in internet time feels like an eternity.
It feels ancient. It
But
feels like
the point
forever.
is,
yeah.
it's still. But the
If I
point is,
said
it's not gone.
if I said
it's still out
Instagram-
there.
It's pretty much gone. Nobody uses MySpace anymore.
No.
But
So
you're not.
MySpace
who's
got
You
gonna
mean
use
that
something
it?
else.
metaphorically,
Except my
though.
phone. It
People
was a
are
hard
still
category.
literally using
Steve
it.
or
It was
Aaron,
just
right?
short
I'm gonna
of
second
centers
Aaron.
or so.
Aaron.
No one I know uses MySpace
Link's
anymore.
gonna send you the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
dial.
I'm gonna try.
right,
Do you
Aaron.
have access to your Google Hangouts, Aaron?
No, can you just text me the
Send-
picture?
Sure, of course.
Just send it to him on his MySpace account.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for the ad. Thanks for the ad.
That's
Oh yeah, if you guys
This video is
on
brought to you
consider,
by.
Tom's paying me for it.
if you guys would consider subscribing to us, by the way, we do. If you are a Amazon Prime user, you get a free. You get a free subscription. You must do every month. But if you would like to do that for us, that would be awesome. We would appreciate it. We actually have never mentioned it till the last episode because Chad Roberts is like, you guys should mention that, and we got a bunch of people subscribed, which is very nice.
Don't feel obligated, but if you have a Twitch Prime and you're not using it, you can
Yeah,
add it to our
absolutely.
channel, and we appreciate it.
I was going to send
So
you
what
the
do
thing
get?
without
What do you
the
get? I
window.
should sign up for this too. It's free. Is that what it is? Free Twitch every month. Is that what it is?
Yeah, you get like a premium sponsorship or some sort, like you get one sponsorship that actually supports the channel for free with Amazon Prime each month.
I think there should be
I'll
like a
figure
little
that
crown
out. I'll
on
do that
the
tonight.
video.
So, Aaron-
there's a little crown
Yeah.
you can click.
Yeah, give me
yours
my card.
is-
What's my?
It's inessential and essential, which is a very good clue for right now.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Wow, someone created a geek list on BGG for MySpace back in 2007.
Man, I'm still trying to come up with a clue that would hit you on a 5.5 or 6 or whatever it was. I can't think of something.
No, Scott, you were correct. The truth of the matter is,
No, it's fine. It obviously wasn't because
it
no
would've
one
been-
thought it.
it was just no fun for me. For our side, it was just no fun to play the odds, right? You're so low, it's like, well, let's just go higher because there's more space up there. But
But you
just
didn't.
less
You went
fun.
lower.
Well,
All you had to
went
do is
from
go
my
higher.
space. I know. Well, that's only 1 point.
Maybe
What about
maybe
what about
HQ
Craigslist?
trivia.
Craigslist might be.
A
might
lot of
work.
people.
I think Craigslist
I
is
just
so
used it the other
popular.
day to
But
buy a
it's-
monitor.
But it's kind of
yeah.
tired. right? Isn't it
Craigslist would have
tired?
got me to 5. Craigslist would have got me to
Yeah.
5, 6.
I would have gone
100%.
higher. That's for sure.
Because Craigslist for me is actually more active than MySpace is, but it's not,
Yeah.
How about
in the same
how
way.
about DVD
So
player?
that's a good like 5-6 range.
Yeah,
DVD player.
Yeah. What about a
That's
DVD?
pretty. That's fairly. That's pretty.
That's good too.
Yeah, because you could have said VHS.
pretty
Well,
low?
really,
Good too.
but DVD.
VHS
Right,
Yeah,
would be
that's
low.
good.
DVD.
That's good.
Not
And then we got
Except-
Blu-ray.
Except if you really know
Streaming.
DVD,
I'd pull out my
DVD is
DVD
much
player.
more popular than any
Tired.
other format except for streaming.
Yeah, but that's not. I understand, but that still would have got me closer to where that range
Ooh.
was.
Yeah, I agree.
How about HQ? HQ.
I was just
Well,
saying
No,
that.
but it's even lower.
It's back now.
Even
Yeah,
lower?
so that's a trick question because it's kind of back.
Wait, is it kind of back?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
All right.
kind of
They,
relaunched.
they
a couple
are
weeks
they
ago.
are doing it again. They got money somehow.
Well, boy, this
They
is
haven't
the
paid
right
me my
time to
money.
relaunch.
All right, what you got, Aaron?
I can't break away from our subject here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say GeoCities.
Oh boy.
That's very.
All right, should we just
log
leave it
into
where it is,
GeoCities every
Nikki?
day and check my account.
What? Okay.
Do they still? Does
Should we
it
just
still
leave it where
exist?
it is?
Are they? Okay.
I think Nikki's mic is off.
Or even lower.
I mean,
Are you muted,
honestly,
Nikki P?
I have no idea.
Sorry.
There you
Eating
go.
something.
Yes, I had some carrot.
Some
Noisy
carrot.
carrots.
Nikki,
You
I
just-
have
you
no
just-
idea.
You just
I'm
eat it and you
muted.
go, what's up, doc? What's up, doc? What's up, doc? No.
Yes, I had muted because I was chomping on some carrots. Okay.
Be right back. I'm gonna release a hound here.
Release the hound.
Hounds.
That's really
I hope that's not a
not a
euphemism.
good clue for me. I don't.
GeoCities.
Or me either.
Yeah.
I say we just leave it where it is.
Okay.
What do you guys
Done.
think? Oh wait, Deborah's not here. You want to
Yeah.
have
It
Deb?
was like
Well,
Yeah, we'll wait.
I think it's going to be
We can
higher.
discuss
It's
the
definitely
post-
not inessential. Like a lot of people, I mean, it's not. It's
It's not. It
Okay,
doesn't
well,
exist anymore. It can't be essential. It's literally gone.
yeah, I think
It
it's
doesn't
lower.
it got bought by
It's
Yahoo.
like 0.
Yeah, but I think all
Yeah.
the pages are gone, right?
It feels like it's totally gone. Like I've never gone.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
would
gone
say-
to GeoCities site in years.
I gotta say,
Cute.
lower.
Love.
What does the dog think? Ask the
it's
dog.
higher. I think
Ask
it's a
the
little higher.
dog.
Explain the clue to Europeans. So GeoCities is a website hosting where you could create your own page. It's non-existent anymore.
Yeah, it was.
You could make your own.
It
You
was-
could host your basically a website for yourself.
Yeah, see, some people are giving clues that make sense in a grander scale, but you're like, what is Aaron thinking when he says this? Like a BBS that you access with a modem, which I've done in the past.
But it's totally non-essential, right? Your life goes on without GeoCities. I mean, like, it's totally inessential. Like
Completely.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, I've
what,
gotta say
what would be
it's
more inessential?
lower. Well, there's
What
the
would be
other
more
one.
inessential?
I'll just watch the dogs.
But I don't know what he would be using it in context of. Less essential would be anything, I guess.
Ugh. Deborah, you're killing me.
Eric should full screen
Oh,
Deborah.
so
Puppy,
cute.
the puppy love is great.
Yeah, the dog. I think that dog would give us a good answer.
Oh, well, look at that
Yes.
Called it
dog. So lucky.
love.
What about GeoK9s?
GeoK9s.
Man, I have no idea. I would say lower, but yeah, I don't know what he's using as a.
I would just
It's a
go
measuring stick
lower
here.
just because. Yeah, I mean it's.
Okay.
That's what I.
it
That's
feels
what I
like
would say. We
Deborah's
did
still
use
on
it
mute.
derogatorily in our last thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
believe me.
You
We
guys
do
done?
this compared to
Deborah,
GeoCities
we
all
got-
the time.
We got to get
I'm
Deborah to
unmuted,
weigh.
sorry.
Let's get Deborah to weigh in.
Yeah.
Are you guys
What do you
done?
think?
Oh yeah, Deborah.
Deborah.
Let's get Deborah's
well,
answer.
I mean, I agree with you that saying GeoCities is essential in any way is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
It's redonkulous.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
So, I mean, if GeoCities was for the last one, like Wired or Tired, then there's more room for debate. But in terms of essential and non-essential, I mean, GeoCities is pretty much I mean, I've barely even heard of it. That makes it that is so inessential. I would say lower, yeah. Than a
Okay,
two.
I agree.
We're locked in.
Okay, well, I would say that Aaron gave the clue to the wrong team because I was like, "What?" when he said that. But
Woo!
It is lower. It is lower.
All right.
But you still got points. You guys still got points.
of course.
So we get
2 and they
2,
get 1.
and you guys get
But
1.
yeah, I was like, when he said that, I'm like, wow, that's not for this audience. You got Dave and Nikki who have no clue. Dave and Nikki are basically in the Deborah camp.
Yep.
If Ripley had a GeoCities,
Only-
you guys know that.
It was only because we were just talking about how
Okay.
vapor
Sure,
it
but
is and no one
Those
and
two,
not
those
relevant
two
to
just went
anybody.
like that over there because Nikki doesn't even know
But
what GeoCities is.
I had a hard time with the scale itself.
Sure.
If
I'm
food,
embarrassed.
clothing, and shelter are 13 and 14 for essential, what's the most inessential thing you can ever imagine?
Okay.
A Rolex
You know?
watch.
But I mean-
Instagram influencers.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't want to
Yeah.
give too much detail, you know? I mean, I could say, you know,
Yeah.
a gold-plated
My dog
iPhone 3 case
Yeah.
engraved with
yeah.
a picture of Tommy Lasorda, but, you know, that's like too much obvious clue.
Aaron,
Wow, do you actually
Yeah.
Still
have
got
that?
points.
you could have said lint.
No, because it's not essential to my lifestyle.
Oh, lint.
You could have said lint.
Pocket lint.
Sorta would.
Okay, I suppose
Pocket
I
lint.
could have said lint.
Lint?
It's hard coming
I
up with
thought he said
clues. This
lint.
game is tough.
It is.
But if you read the
Yeah,
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
that-
Galaxy, lint is important.
That's
Yeah,
true.
whatever, Kevin.
Jeez.
Pocket lint. I like
Fancy book learning.
pocket lint. Kilroy was gaming. LINDT. Pocket chocolate is very essential.
Oh,
Lint
lint
is very essential.
Pocket lint.
It might be
No.
melted though, dude.
It wasn't a
That's
bad.
true,
It
especially
wasn't a
today.
horrible clue, Aaron. We just didn't know.
I mean,
Shock.
I was framing it on the previous conversation
Right.
somewhat, obviously, but it was
Yeah,
also
yeah.
it was also a scale
hard
that
to
was
get that
really
in your
easy
head.
to gauge the top of, and not that easy to come up with an example of 0 totally inessential. Then the 4 was
Yeah.
on 0. I didn't know how to get the, or it was on 0.5. I didn't really know how to get there.
Interesting. Inessential. What's inessential?
A
Lint is
ghost?
perfect.
I don't know.
Okay,
Oh, is
Kevin.
this me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the problem
Your
is
cat-
it's
The clue.
Your category
Even
is
though this is
normal,
not-
weird.
Have you seen it?
Okay.
Normal, weird.
Oh, it's hard.
Even though this is not technically cheating by the rule standard, you don't want to say something like, you know, your third backup quarterback.
Oh no, that's a
Right.
number. There's a number in there. That is illegal by the rules.
Ah, there you go.
I thought it was
Okay.
But
percentage.
also, yeah, like what, you know, a backup quarterback with a broken arm. Like that's way too much information.
Yeah, I agree. I
Interesting.
agree.
Yeah.
They do talk about that on their website. Like, there's a good debate about giving too much info because then it makes the debate sort of just wacky and way off the rails.
I agree. I agree.
Okay, here's my clue. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, team?
Yes.
The clue is Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear, normal to weird.
I mean, he was kind of weird, right? He was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he's really weird.
Yeah.
He thought he...
Hey, Nikki,
Yeah.
we could both win on this turn,
Maybe.
Yeah, what
right?
happens?
Is there like a weird?
So-
is
that
there
was
like a
funny.
tiebreaker thing?
There's
So
there's
can
a
they
tiebreaker.
win? They can win as well.
Share in our victory.
No, we can both win. They can
Yeah,
get
I like
three,
sharing our
they can
victory.
get 3 points, and we can get
I mean,
one.
I feel like it's just above center. Maybe just above center.
So I would say like
Maybe
7 or 8. Like
8. I'd probably tilt
Well,
toward
like,
8.
so who's weirder?
Maybe
Gonzo's
more-
weirder.
Oh, yeah, Gonzo. There's a million of them.
Gonzo would be like what 14.
Animal.
What about
Animal.
the guy that throws
That's
the
true.
flying
He
fish?
speaks in full
New
sentences.
Zealand.
Who's that guy? Oh yeah,
New
what's
Zealand.
that guy?
Yeah, maybe
New
like a
Zealand.
9. New Zealand. Like a 9.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I could go that. I could go there.
I'm okay with
I
9
support
too.
that.
Yeah.
Fozzie?
Yeah.
I support 9.
Okay.
It's a talking bear. Yeah. 9.
9. 9.
Nine times.
times.
All right, 9. We're on 9.
9 times.
Okay, guys, higher or lower?
I like how we all automatically framed this whole semicircle as Muppet weirdness. And Scott only brought up, like, it's a talking bear in a hat and a tie. That's actually pretty weird.
Well, that's a good question.
But in the world of Muppets, it's not that weird.
Is Kevin giving it to us on a Muppet scale?
In the real world.
On a real
Of course
scale.
he's doing a Muppet scale. Why would he? Fozzie doesn't even exist on the real scale.
Well, here's the thing. On a real world scale, I would say higher. On a Muppet scale, I would absolutely say lower. So you guys figure out what you think Kevin needs.
He's pretty vanilla bread and butter as Muppets go.
I agree.
Weirdness, yeah.
Yes.
The Swedish Chef is weirder.
Buddy is not even remotely near the weirdest Muppet.
Bunsen and Honeydew, Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker are weirder. I agree. I think that's our only shot is to say lower because on Muppet scale he's very low.
I don't know if he meant it as a Muppet world.
Exactly. You don't know yet.
I don't know though. I still think in the real world, Fozzie Bear is not. Fozzie Bear is only weird in the real world if he's actually alive for real. Otherwise, he's just a puppet.
Exactly. If you stack him up even just against like imaginary characters, he's a 2 or a 3.
Fight for whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's definitely low. It's definitely more normal than they guessed.
He is a top
Bears
bear, though.
beats Battlestar Galactica.
All right, you want to go higher?
Battlestar Galactica.
But
is there a Muppet
he could have said like, you know, I don't know, rainbow unicorns. Like, there's so much more to go on the weirder side of this part of the scale.
Yeah.
Unless you're only talking Muppets.
Well, unless
if you just want to say something weird.
Here's what I love. Is Aaron is like, isn't it amazing? We can hammer this with the group. Think we can hammer that number.
Hey, we did it 3 times in a row. It was pretty cool. All right. I vote
Nikki, I'll go wherever you want to go.
Than what they said.
What do you think, Nikki?
I think just
in the world of Muppets, Fozzie Bear wears a tie. He could get a job.
Be quiet. What do you think, Nikki?
I think a little weirder. Just a little.
You think it's higher?
Yes.
Okay.
Like a 10.
I'm willing to go with that. Okay.
So we'll go that side. What?
No, I love
I want to switch teams.
He's wearing a tie. He could get a job.
I want to, but no pants. No pants.
He has a job. He has a job.
He's working on the Muppet Show.
He works the stage.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care anymore.
Dun, dun.
Oh, look at that.
We both win.
Yay.
Wow.
So do we get 4 points?
No, it's 1 and 3.
We both win.
No, it's
So
one.
what happens?
What's the tiebreaker?
That's amazing.
Okay, ta-da.
I will say this is the kind of game, once you give your answer, instantly you're like, oh my god, there's a billion different ways to go on either side of this.
Yes.
Because in my head, I was literally like, I was thinking Kermit, normal, Gonzo, weird. And then, where would Fozzie fall on that scale?
Then New Zealand and...
So, just out of curiosity, were you giving it, Kevin, were you giving it on a Muppet scale or a real world scale?
Muppet scale.
Muppet scaling.
Well, then you are completely wrong. But not wrong on a Muppet scale.
He's like a 3 on the
Not to us.
I don't know. Yeah,
we're
on my wavelength.
just as
They
well
were
as
on
you
my
didn't get it, Deborah.
wavelength.
You didn't get it. You were.
All right.
Not by much.
Wait, is there a tiebreaker? Do we just all win? Is that? I want to know if the rules have a what happens if you both get
I think
it.
we're all
I don't want to know.
I think we're all
We
winners.
planned it that way, Aaron. We planned it that way.
We're all winners, you know. Let me check,
We're all
though.
winners.
Hey, no
Ask-
tiebreaker.
No tiebreaker. He does wear a tie.
Tiebreaker.
No job.
Waka waka.
Ah, waka waka waka.
Well, Mike. Well, here's the thing. Mike hasn't given a clue, and
I don't care. I don't care. Let's move on.
There is
What
a
were you thinking?
Mike and
final
Nikki.
death.
Yeah, okay.
Final death.
Is it
Here we
really?
go.
Oh, final
if we want
death.
to go on. If
Yeah,
there's a
let's go
tie,
on.
each team takes a final sudden death turn. The team that scores the most points that round wins, including the left and right guess. If there's
I
still a
say we
tie,
move on.
you repeat
Yeah, that
until
could
there
still-
isn't a tie.
Right. We could tie that again and keep going for a long time.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the deal. We
We
can
need-
also
I
not
agree.
everybody got to give a clue, so
I don't. But I
who
would
hasn't?
rather play. I would rather have everybody for the next game.
sure.
Right.
Move on to the next game.
Okay. Oh
Yeah, because I don't
So we
want
just
to
leave it a
lose
tie.
Mike or Deborah or myself, for that matter, in the middle of the next game.
Yeah. Let's.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's go on to
Okay.
the next game. Yeah. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll
Well,
call
there
it
you
a
go. That
tie.
was
It's a tie.
that was
Wavelength.
Wavelength, and
Congratulations,
it's
Wavelength.
everyone.
Wavelength's
amazing.
Yay, we
Love
all
this
win.
game.
Who were-
actually.
Here.
Hang on.
Well
Who were-
done.
Put up your hand if that was your first time playing Wavelength. Okay,
Have you
Deborah,
played
what
it
did you
before?
think?
Oh, yeah, I liked it. That was fun. I definitely, it would be different playing with like people you didn't know as well. Fun to be like, hey, how well do I know Nikki, and like how would she see this scale? So it's a good icebreaker, but also fun for like long-term friends and so trying to suss out
Yep.
people.
Yeah.
Aaron, what did you think?
I liked it a lot too. I like it both for that the audience and the crowd in the room is going to make it a very different game every time, but also because I mean we're about to play one of my favorite games of all time. It's just always a fun party game, no matter who you get together with it, and it's the same sort of wavelength, the same sort of area where this game has 3 rules, and I can teach it to you in 5 minutes, and we can play it and have a fun time. And it's all about the silly arguments and opinions that people get to push for. So I think it's a lot of fun.
I took everything.
Yeah, I was
So-
just gonna.
Dave,
Yeah, I love that, like-
I played with people.
But there was a conversation between Muppet scale and real
Yeah.
Muppet scale.
Yeah.
Yes.
That exists.
Yes.
It was the best.
Yes, exactly.
I love my favorite though was he wears a tie. He could get a job.
It's great.
So
That's like straight out of
played this. I used to play.
Stand By Me.
So I used to play gift. Yeah, I used to play Gift Trap with my family, and then we used to play Wits and
Okay.
Wagers, and they both came out to be a little complicated, and then they liked this better. So, and I know a lot of my other friends play this. So
There's sort of
It's,
a
it's
clean
great game.
Scales
everything.
defined by the group is neat.
Yeah, and the other thing I
Absolutely.
like is unlike like apples to apples, say for example, where you are truly trying to figure out like what would the judge pick. Like you are not
Right.
necessarily giving a clue that represents you. You might be trying to give a clue that represents your group. And it's sort of up to the group sometimes to figure out which way you went with that, which is also kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wacky debates are the best part of it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So I had a
I played this
complete
once.
meltdown. Okay, you tell your story, Dave.
yeah. Well, the other thing is, as you said, apples to apples and Cards Against Humanities are just activities. This is actually a game, so that's
Need
why
like
I like
another
that.
little
too. I
token.
will try to suggest this.
Short one.
Okay.
It says on their website they're working on a remote play version of it for iOS and Android
Yeah,
devices.
I signed up for it in the hopes that we could actually do it with that. There is an app. If you look on Alex Hague's Twitter, there's
I'm
a
going
link to
to do dog
a
duty
website.
again real quick. Hold on.
Sure.
Dog duty, you said
There's
dog duty.
a web app. There's a web app that you can use right now to play it online and stuff. It didn't seem like it was going to help us. This was the best way to do it because I'd still have to capture the screen. Somebody had recommended that maybe we just the guesser puts a range in, then you do it, then you give the clue. But I actually like the randomness. Although I adjusted several times because we just kept getting the same number. It was really weird.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, that's great. So it was weird. I don't know how. I just wanted to have at least a slight. Of course, it could be the same range every time. Like the clue is going to be the range, and the clue is going to be or the range and the clue will be the thing that would make it distinctive, anyway. So the next game we're playing is called, what were you thinking? It's 22 years old, and it's designed by this little known designer named Richard Garfield, and it was published by a pretty small publisher that nobody really knows called Wizards of the Coast. And we've played this game many times without the game. We would just have sheets of paper, and we would think of a clue and then play. Everybody guesses writes down 5 clues. The goal is to match people. If everybody has the same answer, though, Dave, do we not score?
Correct. Everyone got it.
Right. So the deal is we're gonna actually use the real game. I got one off of the BGG store. Actually, no, that's not true. I said the BGG store. I got it off of Amazon. I think I might have looked on the BGG store. But we'll have the clue. We'll spin a spinner. I guess I can hold it up here. We'll spin the there we go, back down there. We'll spin the spinner, and that'll give us the clue that we're going to give, or the category. So this is like fantastical. Let's spin it right here. Hey, that's a pretty good spinner. Green. Would you lie to spare a friend's feelings? So that's only one answer. Some of these say list 5 villains is one of the ones on here. So we're all going to write them down, and we're hoping to match as many as possible without matching everyone. And if you're by yourself, you don't score anything. So you must match. The weird thing about this is it's kind of like everybody wins except for one person, I believe, is actually the rules. Where you, but you were saying something about scoring points too as well. But it's a pretty simple game. But the great thing is it absolutely can be played with pencil and paper, and you could use other games cards to give you the categories, or you just make them up, which is what we did forever. We would always, when we did it, we always wrote 5.
We just made them up.
Yeah, but this is one of my favorite games as well. We have played it so many times at cons, and because it's very simple to do, and it's
and the chat can play along too, right?
Right.
Chat can play.
Right.
So you're only using this track for.
We're gonna have to repeat a little bit for Deborah.
If you're not. Oh, I didn't realize she was.
She's doing dog duty.
Don't say dog duty.
Yeah, she said dog duty.
Doggy duty.
Or doggy duty.
So I wanted to tell my Wavelength story.
Sure.
I think it was totally made 100% complete sense to me, and then I realized I misinterpreted the category. So it was
I love this. I love this one. This is a great story.
Superpower. Worst superpower. Best superpower. Worst or best superpower. My clue was India.
Rules.
Was what?
Yeah. India.
Oh wow! Yeah. No, I love it. And it took me a little bit. I like it a lot.
Did not even think about. I was reading so much New York Times that week. Like it was post BGG Con, it was post Essen. I was catching up on all the politics, and I could not get the superpower, world superpower out of my head. And I'm like, what? And it was just right in the middle, and they got it. They got it.
Oh, that's great! It's a perfectly great clue.
What's wrong with invisibility? I was like, what do you mean invisibility? Oh, superpowers. Yes, I get it now. Yeah. Sorry. Isn't that funny?
No, I like... Scott, I like your scale is a lot easier to choose sections of, though.
Yes, I agree.
Invisibility can be a 12 for one person and a 3 for another person.
Right.
Yeah. But,
yeah, I like
Scott's
accidental direction.
Oops.
I played once.
We laughed for 5 minutes.
I played once with a group of people that decided just to see that the rule for the game was you could only give song titles as clues, regardless of the category.
That would be really super fun.
For Wavelength?
It was, yeah, and it was very interesting.
That's why I was you needed the cardboard.
Because half the thing was trying to. Is the title the clue? Is the song itself the clue? Is the band the clue? Like, you didn't even necessarily know what the clue was sometimes. Yeah. But it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Pen too.
I don't want to leak through.
So the way, Deborah, the way that this game works.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
was going to say, if every time it comes up directly in the middle, I remember that night we played with you, Lincoln, and it came up like 50 in the middle every time.
It was dark and light, and Kevin's score was gray. I'm like, well, we can't. Yeah. I'm like, there's no way it's exactly in the middle, and sure enough, it was, right? That's why it kind of sucks that you can't say that they're correct, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if it's spot on.
So this is called the penalty.
You could make a variant.
Sure. But I think the game's great. I really think it's fun. And I think the best thing about it is the conversation. Conversation makes that game fantastic. Yep. And it's fun to hear everybody's... I mean, I loved Aaron continuing with that thing, GeoCities, and I'm like, when he said it, I'm like, oh boy, Nikki and Dave are not going to have a clue. And then you've got on the other side, on the other team, you've got Scott and Kevin, who are really going to know. And then Mike's going to know pretty much well. So, I mean, Deborah's the only one like, I've never even heard of it.
It was only because we had just been talking about it for the whole previous conversation.
But that doesn't mean that they know what it is. But I still thought it was great.
Like, sometimes the themes get stuck in the game, right?
Yeah.
So the way the game works is we'll spin a spinner. The way we normally play this is we just pick a category and then list 5, but we're going to play by the real rules, and that will tell us how many answers we are supposed to do. So this came up red, so what we're going to do is list 4 planets. And the goal is to match as many people as you can, but not everyone, because if everybody has the answer, then it doesn't count. And the way it works is we all write down our 5, and then we start with one person and they read their 5.
Okay.
And then we count how many people say they have that answer. And then that's the score you get.
Yeah.
And then...
the score you get, you're keeping yourself.
Yeah, what is the deal with this here?
This is, I just said it and then I forgot the name of it again, the penalty track. So whoever has the lowest score after each round will move up a point. So if it starts to look like this and then someone speeds ahead, whoever gets up here at the what you were thinking, that is the end of the game. Everyone else has won. The person who got all the way up to there by scoring the lowest, not matching people the group think, triggers the end of the game and they're the loser.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, but
there's no winners, one loser. Okay.
There's 7 winners, 1 loser.
Right there too.
That's right.
Okay.
This is a mishmash of pawns here that we have.
Yes.
Can we all tie again?
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
I think we're all going to win, and somebody will lose.
I'll do that.
But yeah, so we'll do each one of these categories. Yep, Aaron, you played it a lot.
With 8 players, we should probably all start on like number 2, or the game is going to take a long time for one person to get 7 lowest scoring rounds.
Yeah, that's fair. We may still have
that way. At least we have some progress.
Some of the clues we have here, some of the categories is list 4 planets. Does the war to end all wars refer to World War I or World War II? So that would only be one answer. What is your favorite cartoon character, which is one answer, and then name 5 things that come to mind when you think of Star Trek.
But you always are writing down 5.
No. Some of them are true, false, or yes, no.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Because it says, does the war to end all wars refer to World War I or World War II? So you have to say which one it is.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Because then, if 5 of us said World War II. And 3 said World War I. All 3 of those people would go up a space.
Sure, but this is the bad one. What is your favorite cartoon character? There's a good chance nobody scores on that round.
Right.
That's where doing 5 makes sense.
Right.
I just think that you just have to think about. You just have to match one person, and you escape the penalty.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Spin it.
Spin it.
I thought the first planet was the first clue. All right, we're done.
No. We're gonna go with we'll go with a new card. Okay.
I already wrote down my plan.
Is that green or red?
Green.
That's green.
Green, red.
Definitely green.
Green.
Okay.
Green.
It's terrible.
This is the game. You just guess the color.
Wait, which pawn am I?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that one. I'm going to.
It doesn't matter till you move.
You are Mongo.
I want to be yellow. I want to be yellow.
Well, the other one was not good.
Lincoln's...
I didn't like it. I don't think it's a good one.
Okay.
It seems like a 22-year-old question.
And I
What was it?
And it's Okay, I'll tell you what it is, but
22
in the game of strip poker, who here would have the most clothes at the end? On at the end. I mean, we know it's Dave, but it might be Aaron. But I just think that
You don't know that. I might throw the game.
so you can be naked.
Well, you know,
I mean,
Dave,
you do know that
half
you
of
like being
Dave's
naked in movies. Dave was a naked secretary, and he's nude in practicing tribal something or other in The Last Man. Okay, so here we go. The first one is sugar cone or plain. We need the little soundtrack thingy from what was the game? Ticked Off.
Ticked off. What do you mean sugar cone?
Sugar cone, or you say which one you like?
Prefer.
Just pick
Oh,
one.
Sugar
boy.
cone
Yeah.
plain?
Or who you
I want to
think
pick a
the group
different.
Yeah.
is likely to pick.
Are we writing these
Correct.
down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Names?
No, no.
True
You just
or
write. You
false?
write. No, you write whether you like
Sugar.
sugar or plain or cake.
Sugar cone or plain?
Wafer.
Everybody got it?
What does a sugar cone have to do with an airplane? I don't get it.
Stop it.
I know.
So Nikki, what did you write?
Wait.
Are we ready?
Do we all have an
Is
answer?
everybody ready? What?
Y'all ready?
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Ready?
So
Read your
sugar
answer,
cone.
Nikki.
Sugar cone, and then
Okay, raise
everybody
your hand.
raises their hand.
You raise your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sugar cone?
Sugar cone.
One, two.
3, 4, 5.
It's all of us.
6.
No, Dave, you
Is
didn't have
everybody?
it.
Sweet, I lose.
All right.
Yeah, so Dave loses a point.
Dave, what color do you
I really
want to
wanted
be?
cup.
I don't care.
So we each get a point.
No.
No,
Oh, Dave
lose.
loses.
Dave loses.
Dave goes
The way
up
it
the
works
track.
is-
We all get a point. Dave goes up
No.
to 3.
There's no score in this game.
There's no scoring yet. Okay.
Right. There's
There is-
only how many times you
Stop for
lost.
just, everybody stop for just a second. So what just happened was you guys scored 7 and I scored 0, and whoever scores the lowest during the round moves up the track. If Aaron had
Right.
said plain, then the sugar cone people would have scored 6. Aaron and I would have scored 2, 1 for each of us. We would have the lowest scores, and Aaron and I would both move up.
Okay.
Okay.
So whoever has the lowest score after you score the card moves up the track.
Right. Okay.
But we don't have to track our
Make
scores
the-
from round to round.
No, your
Right,
scores
make
are
the
0
next-
now.
Make the next card a pick a list 4 or list 5 things. Like,
Sure.
Okay.
just so we can actually like get the core of the game.
Right.
Suggestions so that if we have a pick 4 or pick 5 and we're not all shouting out, "I'm ready, I'm done." I've always just done this. Like my choices are locked in.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
ready to go. Once
I like it.
once everyone has a thumb up, the round is over.
Okay.
Thumb
I like
king.
Okay, you guys ready? This is, I
Yep.
believe, red. So it's list 4 songs with the word love in the title.
Oh crap!
Oh boy.
I was doing the other.
That can play too.
4 songs
List your 4 in
love
there.
in the title. Oh boy.
I know, this is
I
a
know
hard
it's
one.
harder than you think. Right.
4 of them.
And you
This is
all are all
fantastic.
music people. I don't have the.
Oh, would you say that though? Interesting. All right, not doing that.
Well, I hope I matched
Oh, no
Nikki and
one's gonna
Aaron at
like
least.
I can't even think of 4.
I might. Well,
Yeah,
I know
I'm-
I'm gonna match Scott on one of these. I better anyway. If not, I'm bummed.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh, I got it. All right, I'm ready. Sorry. Can't say anything.
You put your thumb up.
So you don't
1,
write them
2,
in the chat.
3, 4.
You, when you score, well, yeah, you could write them in the chat, I guess. So
No,
when you
you
match
shouldn't.
us, you match you get points. Yeah, so don't write them in the chat.
Oh, am I keeping this up?
Yes.
Just
not
yeah,
done.
to signal that
It's
you're
not
ready.
Boy.
My thumb's getting tired.
I don't think it's my thumb. I think it's my arm.
I'm not loving it.
Ironically, that we're waiting on the ladies for the love song.
All right, I'm done.
I'm gonna just.
Put your
I
thumb up.
only wrote down 2. I'm just.
Come on.
No, write down 2 more.
You got to write 2 more.
It's hard
I've
if you
worked
can't come up with them.
here a
It's not
long
easy.
time because my brain is. I've got 2, and I know
All
they're
right,
good.
Nikki was the first player.
Go with
starts?
Deborah.
Deborah.
So she's not.
Me
she's got-
first?
Read off your
Yeah.
4.
No,
Yeah, you read
no,
off your
no.
4.
Wait, we're gonna wait for
Mike,
Nikki, are we?
read off your 4.
Nikki, you should
Several
get
people
4.
will
we
take
gotta wait for
turns
Nikki.
once their
Yeah,
choices
you have to
aren't
read off
called.
everything. Yeah.
Right. All right, Nikki, can you do one more if you get 30 more seconds?
I'm trying to think of what you've got.
There's a lot of stuff in the chat.
Remember, I was saying that with things that I match you and
Look,
Aaron.
I know I match one of yours.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to check the chat.
Just do that. Just do that.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike's got a good. Mike's got a chance of being matching me. He's
Oh, my goal was to only write down Lincoln songs.
yeah. I'm not sure what those are.
All right.
I mean,
let's
one
go.
of them is a great song. That I mean, they're all good songs here for sure.
Well,
Great songs.
suffice.
I think you can
since
rest
we're
your
only
thumb,
waiting for
Dave.
Nikki. We're waiting for Nikki. Suffice to say, Lincoln, I just stayed with the Beatles.
Oh, I don't even have any. I don't think.
Oh, funny.
How dare you?
What?
No
Who are the
Beatles
Beatles?
songs?
Yeah, the,
All my
That was
songs
what
are
I
Beatles.
was
Beatles were a
100%
gold mine.
positive on.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Check
Nikki,
the
you'll
Beatles
match me.
GeoCities page.
Yep.
Or MySpace.
All right, Mike, start.
Hold on,
Nikki's
Nikki's
first
writing.
title.
Nikki's writing some stuff down.
Oh, okay. I thought we were...
She's got another one.
Well,
I
she'll match you, Dave. I mean, the one Beatles one I thought of immediately, I go, nope, nobody's going to put that one down. But everybody probably did.
Okay.
Really?
So am I going first or is Deborah?
Yeah,
going
Mike,
first?
go ahead.
Okay, I
Go
have
ahead,
my first one's Love Song.
Yes.
Raise your hand if you got it.
See?
So
You
they
all-
all
you all
get
scored
3
3.
points for that one.
Scott, you didn't get
3
it?
points.
Wow.
3 points.
That's Sarah
I
Bareilles.
even gave you half the.
That's the
I gave you
Cure.
half of it right here. See?
It's
Oh.
the Cure,
Yes.
But Sarah Bareilles, doesn't Sarah Bareilles have a song called Love Song?
probably.
Love.
If you match love song, you get 3 points.
I didn't do Love Will
man.
Tear Us Apart.
It didn't come into my head. Dang it.
No.
That's
You guys all
wonderful.
suck. Okay, how about
I'm
Love
sorry.
Shack?
No.
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 Love
Oh,
Shack.
good.
Oh, these are
Hey,
so
you and
good.
Kevin.
Those are good
Yeah,
ones.
Love
You and
Shack,
Kevin.
2
baby.
points. 2 points.
You get 2 more points.
Okay,
Both get
well,
two.
because I don't like the Beatles. I had Meet Me at the Love Parade. I don't think anyone's going to get that one. That's
0
Love Parade.
points.
that's what
Well,
I
there's
thought.
the song
But
Love Parade
someone
by,
give me
uh,
Love Will Tear Us
All
Apart.
Kevin.
I know. I'm sorry. That should have been me.
Okay, Kevin, what do you have?
Kevin, what do you
All
got
right, so
that
I
you
got my
have
2
not
points
been...
for Love Shack. All right, so I
What
got
do you got left?
Love
that's
Me
not matched?
Do.
Let me do.
Love Me Do.
You and Dave.
Yeah.
Just us 2
2
for that.
points.
Yep. I'll take 2.
I got She Loves Me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So Nikki,
All right, so
Dave, and
that's
you. That's 3.
3.
3.
And then Love in an Elevator.
I think you're going to be singing that one by yourself.
No matches.
It's like a Garth song. I figured you would know it for sure.
Garth, okay.
Garth,
Aaron,
Wayne and
Aaron,
Garth.
what do you got?
I have Love Is All You Need.
Hey,
nice.
all you
All You Need Is Love, yeah.
That one.
Isn't that all you
All
need
you
is
need is
love?
love.
All you need is
Yeah,
That's-
love?
that's fine.
All you need is.
There's
I'm
3.
counting that one. Sure.
Yeah, there's 3.
3?
3 points.
All you need is love.
I have I Will Always Love You.
I almost put that.
Oh, that's a good one,
I
though.
almost put
That
that.
is
Whitney
a
Houston?
world famous
I
song.
almost put that.
My last two are pretty bottom of the barrel. I have Everlasting Love.
Everlasting love. Nope.
Thank you. At least you know it.
Wow.
At least it's
Yes.
I know it.
And I think this was maybe like a 70s novelty song or something. Muskrat Love.
Oh yeah, Captain Tennille. Dave and you got that one.
Dave, you have it?
Yes.
Yes.
Dave wrote Muskrat Love.
Wow.
Wow.
I did not match Aaron at all.
I fully expected that one to be a 0. All right.
Scott, what do you have?
Wait,
Come
I
on.
think
Think of all of them. It's crazy.
Wait, if you subscribe to MySpace's newsletter, you'd hear Whitney on your mind. They mentioned her project today.
They have a newsletter? Oh my god.
They do. Apparently,
Who got the
Jackie Fox
MySpace
is on the
newsletter?
newsletter. Jackie Fox.
Oh.
Can't buy me
Thanks,
love.
Jackie. Jackie would have gotten me. Jackie would have gotten me 2 points.
Can't
for
buy
that
me
one.
Can't buy me
love.
love.
Good one.
2 people.
Who's got it? You.
Dave.
That's it. It's like the best song ever. Love is a battlefield.
Oh man.
Oh, nice.
There's
Man,
so many
good
good
one.
ones.
Well, I'm not matching
Free
anybody.
love.
What?
Lincoln. Free
Yeah, I'm
love.
barely
Free
matching.
love.
Free love? No, I mean, I feel loved is the one I would put, but anyway, but yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah. Wow, that was a bad score.
Boo! Because here's what you should have had. I'm not in love.
Yeah.
Love stinks. Friday I'm in love.
Stinks.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Wait, is
The
that?
Cure people. The
Right.
Cure people let me down.
Hang on.
I did
Well,
put
then-
one
Where's the
Beatles.
question?
How did you not?
I
How did
love
you not put a
song.
single
I got
Beatles song
one.
on?
Yeah.
What did you say,
Go ahead,
Deborah?
Deborah.
I'll ask it later when we get to my turn.
Okay,
Wait,
so
no, you
that's it.
said
I got
Friday
3
it's I'm in
points.
love, right? Did you match Friday I'm in love?
No, I'm the only
Oh,
one that said
I
it.
thought Deborah.
No, no,
I
she's
thought
got
had
a
it.
question.
Sorry,
No.
Lincoln.
I have a question, but
Oh, okay.
I'll check it on my turn.
You Cure people.
I'm sorry.
All of mine have been said.
Sorry.
Beatles.
Okay, Nikki, what's yours?
Wow.
Nikki, what do you got left?
That's what winners in this game say. All of mine have been named already.
I was hoping for Dave on this one. Love is a many splendored thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, all right, you and Deborah.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's 5.
Woo! And Love on the Rocks.
Love on the
Rocks.
Ain't
Ain't
no
no surprise.
You matched
No?
Rusty. Rusty
Rusty.
matched
Oh,
you.
Rusty's.
Hey, Rusty.
Okay. So I'm last,
All right.
so anything that hasn't
Yep.
been matched hasn't matched. But I wanted to check. So I have Love Hurts, like Love Hurts, that song. That's not
It's a
the
great
song.
song.
Love stinks. Yeah, that's absolutely
That's a
a
good
song.
one.
No, it's not.
the same
It's not the
song.
same song. No.
Oh, it's not the same song.
No.
Okay.
No, Love
it's not
Stinks.
So
Love
yeah, so
Stinks.
no one
Love
else.
stinks.
Love stinks.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
It is kind of the same 2-note
No one
phrase there. Though.
Okay. And then I did People Will Say We're in Love from Carol.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a good one. Dave should have matched you on that one. He was going for the
I
he was
tried
going
to
for
go across
Beatles
the
though, which
board.
was good.
So I might have the lowest score.
I don't know. I only
Aaron and
scored
I
3
think
points.
of-
8.
Why didn't Aaron think of Love Will Keep Us Together, which was the more popular Captain and Tennille song?
That's true.
But we both went with Muskrat
There's a
Love.
lot more
Because
love songs than I
Muskrat
thought.
Love, I mean,
Well, here's an interesting. So this was going to be my question. So I know a song called Together, but it's not the same song. But it's the same title. So do we get points for that?
Yeah.
What is it?
It doesn't
I
matter
would
what
Yes.
your
say
answers.
yes.
Yes.
I would
Yes.
score.
Of course.
Do we
these
get
other
points?
matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong
Okay.
answers count.
Yes.
If I made up a song title called Love Revolution, if that it didn't exist, and somebody else said Love Revolution, we would score.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't actually have to
Interesting.
exist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Got it.
They don't
Got
have
it.
to be
Because
right.
the example is favorite amphibian in the Git box, and somebody says lizard. Well, lizard's not an amphibian, but if other people say lizard, you score. So
Yeah.
Wrong answers are right answers.
yeah.
Right. So
As
the
long as
way
you
to
match.
cheat
Scored the
that
lowest.
is me and Dave. Whenever you can't think of another answer, just put Spider-Man, and we'll always get 2
No,
points for
stop that.
Spider-Man.
That's
Stop
right.
that.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Oh, Dave.
I scored 5.
I got.
Okay.
Did anybody
I
score
scored
less than
5
5?
also.
I have 8.
Anybody less than 5?
Me, I have
Lincoln's got
3.
three.
Sweet.
Okay, so
Three.
what
right.
color are you?
I'm the
Safe.
this blue.
Okay.
Scott's the darker blue.
Okay.
Not the
Be darker
There
blue.
it is.
Next
All
bug.
right. Well, round 1 done. 19 more rounds to go.
Well, the short
Purple.
rounds save you. The one question rounds will save that.
Maybe that's...
Name 5
time.
things that come to mind when you think of the zodiac.
Oh.
that come to mind. Okay.
Yep. Ooh.
5?
How many things? 5?
5, I think.
5.
5.
Wow. Can't even remember them all. I'm not even spelling that one. Well, that's fine.
All right.
Chad has some hilarious answers.
Yeah, we're getting some ASMR food chomping from Deborah.
No, I'm sorry. Go away.
It's okay, Deborah.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm just giving you a... Oh, sorry.
Kevin, are you done?
Kevin's ready? Okay. Okay, we're all ready.
Deborah, are you done?
Who is first?
Okay.
I'm ready now.
Deborah.
I'm first. Okay.
Yep.
Constellations.
Mm.
No one said okay.
No, Kevin.
Constellations.
Kevin.
You got
Kevin
Kevin.
did.
Oh, just
You
2.
have 2.
Okay, so 2. Horoscopes.
Dave. Oh, wow. 4 of you. 5 of you.
So 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 points.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Stop, please.
Murderer.
Yeah.
What?
Does killer count?
Dave,
Dave's
just a second, hold on.
Dave's got to pause for a second.
Does killer count for that one? Because
I say yes.
Killer. Yeah, I would say
Same
yes.
feel.
Yeah.
well, let's wait for Dave.
Yeah, I wrote Zodiac Killer. That's the same, right?
Yeah.
I
But,
think it's
it
all the
matches.
same.
Murderer.
Murderer or killer?
What if someone wrote both
Hey,
answers? Then that would invalidate one of them.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Yes. Did anybody do?
I
But if
wrote
nobody
Ted
did, I'm
Cruz.
fine with it.
Aaron,
No, I'm
Aaron,
just
how we
kidding.
play that is
Chris.
that you get points for one, and the other one you don't score at all. So that's how we play. That's how I play that.
If someone writes 2 synonyms.
Cinnamon.
You pick which one?
I think I tasted cinnamon.
And I think I
Cinnamons.
tasted cinnamon.
Did you put
My
cinnamon in
turn
that?
for carrot.
Carrots.
Cinnamon carrots?
That only those roasted carrots. I'll have those cinnamon carrots.
Okay,
And
guys,
Bob's
while
steak and
Dave's
chop.
gone, we have a second. What are you doing at home? What recipe have you made? What cookies did you bake for here in coronavirus isolation?
Nikki made peanut butter cookies and oatmeal cookies.
Yes.
They were
All
good.
right, ship them
Oatmeal
out.
cookies. Here's some of the oatmeal cookies right here. We would
Nice.
share them with. We would share them with you if you guys are here.
I
Well,
made,
Scott's been
I
like
made
chef du
rice
jour, have
cookies.
you noticed?
I know. He hasn't made cookies
Scott's
though.
like cooking it up. No, he's
Yeah?
making all sorts
Yeah.
of awesome
I've
sandwiches
been
and
using
things.
my grill. I have a new
I
grill, and
grill.
it's
I'm-
been cooking
Oh,
steak
nice,
and corn on it. I'm learning
Nice.
the temperatures by touch now. Like I can almost do it without testing the thermometer.
Play this round without me. I'll be right back.
Oh,
What?
But
Okay.
I did,
Oh
I
my
did have
gosh.
Whataburger on Tuesday. I regret
That's not
eating that
good.
Whataburger, by the way. That did not. It did not end well.
Stay home.
Does he automatically get bumped up the track then?
We'll
Yeah.
see.
No, he's just won't count him. All right,
Okay,
continue.
so
Okay.
murderer. How many murderer killers did we have?
I think it was 3. Kevin, did you write it?
Yeah.
I wrote
Great.
So
Zodiac
just
Killer.
3 of
yeah.
us. Okay. Then Aquarius.
Oh,
Yes.
Ooh, Aquarius.
3.
1,
How many
2,
is that?
3.
4?
3.
3.
I think 3.
3.
So another 3.
You
and
weren't
then
in on that, right,
Leo.
I have Leo.
Wow.
Yeah,
we got
I knew
everything.
Nikki would have it. That's 5 of us,
Wow.
right? 6 of
That's
us.
6. So
Awesome.
6 total.
6 of us.
6.
Sweet.
Jeez. That was a
I knew
good
Nikki
one.
would do
All right.
Leo.
I scored good on that.
What do you have, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, I have the number 12.
Oh.
Oh, good one. Good choice. Good job.
No.
It was very unique.
I had
Very
a
unique.
Chinese New Year.
That's good, but nope.
I had year of the something.
I like
Okay,
it.
no.
Man, no, those are all great.
And I had animals.
Oh man, you were going for the Chinese
Oh
New Year.
boy,
Yep.
yeah.
You were.
What do you
Very
have?
specific.
Yeah,
What do you
didn't
have,
so
Kevin?
good.
Well, I forgot to write my scores for the ones we all had, so I have to repeat a couple. The Zodiac Killer. How many people had Killer
It was 3.
3.
or Murder?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, 3.
And then Horoscope. How many people had Horoscope?
5.
5.
I did 5. And then Constellations was just you and me, Deborah, right?
Yes.
I think so. Just two
Okay.
of us.
Okay.
Yes.
Which I'm surprised.
So the other 2 I have are Scorpio, which is
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
3 of us.
So how many
3
Scorpios?
of
Three.
us.
3.
3 Scorpios.
Wait, Scott, you have
I
it?
know, I'm terrible.
No, I don't have it.
Oh, okay. So 3. And then Chinese food.
Okay.
Because every time you're there on the mat, it
Zodiac.
always
Could've
says the
just put
Chinese Zodiac on.
Really?
Yeah, they put that Zodiac thing in front of you on the Chinese.
Yeah, on your placemat.
I know.
What
So
do you got,
get
Aaron?
0 when no one
only
messes
one-
with you? Is that right?
Yeah.
You get 0, yeah.
No.
The only thing I have that has not been said already is, what's your sign?
Oh, that's great.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Like all right. But then I'm done.
Scott?
All right, I got
Scott.
stars. Stars.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Nikki. All right.
2.
And Taurus.
Yes. 2.
All right, 2.
And then my only other one is Capricorn. So there you go.
Okay. So you want me to read my other ones?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
They're not going
read
to
your other
match
one.
anybody, probably.
That are 0 points? Yes, it's always good to read them all.
Well,
Yeah.
you still
Which
read
Sure.
it.
is
Witches. All right.
Oh.
hippies
All right. Hippies.
and birth
Those
month.
hippies.
Birth month. Okay.
Yeah, birth month.
But no Scorpio.
But
Taurus is the
nothing.
best.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Are you an Aquarius, Deborah?
I am
Oh, okay. Me too.
Aquarian.
I was like, I wrote my own, but like, I guess interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
Wow.
19.
17.
6.
Mike. 6.
14.
I have 8.
I would change the scoring in this game, I think. I think it's Mike.
I think it's pretty good. I mean, it
All right.
gives you a
What
wide
color,
spread
Mike?
on the large
Yeah.
answers.
White,
Just basic
'cause you got a white
focuses
shirt.
on- Okay, Mike is white.
Sure.
Mike is white. Dude. Everyone else is
Oh
still
yeah, I guess
here.
you could play at home with us on this.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, people are playing.
absolutely.
Just see,
Yes.
just see if you get along with us. That's cool.
We're really hard to get along with. I know that. So
We are. We're very difficult to get along with.
We got some 8s and 9s in the chat. Yeah,
Nice,
post your
yeah.
score after the round, and we'll see where you get
Yeah.
where you land.
Yep.
Fun.
list 4
List
soap
4
operas.
poker here.
Wow, I don't know
man.
if that one's
Or
a good
soap
one, man.
operas.
Oh.
Soap
That's a
operas.
22-year-old question.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
Should we do another one?
I
let's
would
do it.
think
Let's just
so.
do it.
I'll
There's
go.
only 2 left,
Yeah.
right? And then, well, there's some telenovelas too, right? This is gonna be a
Yeah.
hard one.
Well, we don't have to name any that are on the air.
No.
We gonna go for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm
does
having
that
a hard
say
time
about-
Roll
with
after
number
once
4.
you start thinking about it. Once you start thinking about it.
I know.
Okay, I got it. Now I can hear some of the theme songs in my head. It's creepy.
Yep. It is creepy.
Kevin, I'm
grandmother used
also
to watch
paused on number 4,
soaps.
so I hope that our first 3 are exact matches.
They might
They
be.
better not be.
Wavelength.
No.
I know who
What's that one
Aaron looks
called?
like now. He looks like Obadiah Stane from Iron Man.
Aaron's
Okay.
Jeff
I can
Bridges
see that
in the
one.
movie.
Who's Obadiah
He was a
Stane?
badass.
It's
He was the Jeff Bridges in Iron Man.
character in Iron Man.
Still can't remember what it was. Was it 4 or 5?
4.
4, I think.
4.
Okay,
Quattro.
then I'm done.
Quattro formaggio.
Hold on. I really don't know these.
It's tough.
Come on.
I don't know if my grandmother hadn't been addicted to soap operas, I would have sucked in.
Same.
Clearly,
I
you
watched
weren't
them,
stuck
yeah.
at home with a babysitter over
I never
summer.
watched any soap operas. I mean, as soon as they came on, it was change the channel. It was when I was in Kansas visiting my grandmother. We would be watching television. We'd watch, the animated stuff and all that stuff. And then as soon as those came on, like the game shows were over and everything, it was like off or change the channel.
It was time to watch the painting guy.
Okay.
I would watch game shows, and then my mom and my grandma would watch these.
You ready, Kevin? He's
Yep. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Who started last time?
Aaron.
Sure. General Hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
everybody?
everybody.
Oh, everybody.
That score is
Because we all
zero.
put it.
Everyone.
So it's a
Nope.
You can just
zero?
cross it off.
Zero.
So that's a 0. That's a 0.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There might be several of these. That's the danger.
There might be.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Next one is like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Our lives.
No for Nikki
No,
on
did
that
Nikki
one?
get skunked on
Wow.
that one?
Oh no.
6.
Six
So
for
what's the
everyone
score
but
now?
Nikki.
6.
6.
No wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My third one is As the World Turns.
Got it.
Did you forget that one too, Nikki?
Yeah.
P?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. How many? How
That looks
good
like
is that?
4. Looks
That's a
like 4.
4.
Kevin, we're 3 for 3 so far, like I said, yes.
Yep.
And and the fourth one I had trouble with, I think, One Life to Live.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great. I
nice.
forgot about that one.
That's
That's
right.
a good one.
I forgot
It was
about that one.
really,
Good one.
it was
Wow.
not a popular one. I remember it
You
being
zeroed
like
that one?
low among the. I did zero
Okay.
that one. All right,
Wow.
Scott, what do you got?
I got Young and the Restless.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Three.
cool.
3.
3. Done. That's it.
I had Santa Barbara.
Yes.
All
yes.
right,
Yes.
Three of us. All right.
California.
Hooray!
Santa Barbara.
I thought for sure nobody would know that one. I just vaguely remember that one
It
existing.
didn't last very long.
Sure.
I didn't remember it till now.
So that was it, but I can read mine.
Sure.
All my
Well,
children.
Deborah hasn't said hers yet.
Oh,
All
yeah,
my
that's
children.
Yeah, we still have more to go.
All my
Oh, no,
children.
there's still
sorry.
several
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we
my
still have some left.
Okay, All My Children is the last one I have on my list, so if
Wow.
anybody matched
Man, that was a big one too. I'm shocked I forgot that one.
It
nobody
was,
did.
yeah.
You all suck.
All right. We all. So I had Bold and the Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's another one too.
Oh,
Mike and Deborah
nice.
got that one.
Alright.
Good one. Oh, you guys got it? Nice.
Yeah?
General Hospital we already did. Knots Landing.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yeah. See,
not
I was
bad.
thinking because
Yes.
Dallas too,
Nighttime
right?
soaps, yeah.
Dallas
I was
and
I wrote down Dallas and
Night
scratched
Falcon
it off.
Crest.
And
Yeah.
Falcon
Falcon
Crest.
My mom,
Yeah.
my mom loved Knots Landing with that plane coming in over the cliff. All right, so no points for that. And then Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, we all
You
had. That
should've
was
got that.
6.
No, we did that. We
six
got
points
6.
for
That
that.
was 6.
That was
yeah.
6.
Okay, that was the okay, great.
Well,
Oh, then
are we on
did
Hi, Dave.
anyone
Are
say
we still
General
on the-
Hospital? Did anyone do General Hospital?
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, it gets
Yes,
marked
we
off.
We all got it.
So
We all got it.
0.
That's why I only have 2 scores. Got
Wait,
it. Cool.
wait,
Okay, great. That's it for me.
Don't say anything else. I don't. What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. You could.
What?
Soap
I don't know
opera.
any of the answers.
Name 4 soap operas.
All right. Well, I would have totally said General Hospital. Hang on.
You would have scored 0 because we
Do I
all
need
scored.
to erase now?
No.
No,
Well,
hang
now
on,
we have to
let's see.
rescore. Are we ready to go for the scores after Dave jumps in and
Messes it
Adjust
up.
our
Ruins
scores.
it.
It
Messes
might
up the
adjust
scores.
my score.
No, let's just make him keep our scores.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. My 4 answers are General Hospital,
We all had
That's a
that one.
0.
Nil.
Because
One
everybody
Life
said
to
it.
Live,
Somebody
One
had
Life
one.
to Live.
Someone said One
Yes,
Life to
that
Live.
gets us 2, Dave.
Okay. Days of Our Lives.
That was
Yes.
6, so now it's 7.
So now it's
6 and
7.
now it's
Everybody
7.
scores 7.
Except for
And then
huge one.
Dallas.
Yeah, nobody said that one.
No.
We didn't go for the '80s night soap
We
opera.
didn't go for the prime time.
I just
show.
want to
We
do
went for
something
the
fast
daytime
and
show.
easy.
Yeah.
So my score is 9.
Deborah had Knots Landing from the evening ones.
I'm
but
9 as well.
12. I have 12.
I have 14.
I got
I have
13.
13.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Wow.
us 2 9s are the lows. All right.
I'm a 6. I'm a 6.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
So-
Nikki P.
I will move up here.
You're not going to read the black one? Black
Hey,
like
can I
your
read
heart.
my last ones? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. The
Did
Zodiac.
anyone write down stars?
Yes.
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 Yes, somebody did.
Scott and I wrote
had
down stars.
horoscope, stars, Gemini,
Yeah,
Leo,
horoscope
Aquarius.
is-
Did you keep your
You would've
feet
got a
on
lot
the
of
ground
points.
and your head in the stars?
The stars.
There
All right,
was
looking
an
up.
Aquarius and there was a Leo.
Oh, yeah,
Who
we
said
had
that?
like
Was it
6
Casey
points for
Pete?
Yeah,
you.
there was. Yeah, you
Okay.
would have matched all yours.
Okie dokie.
Our next letter comes from
Okay, wait. I have a
Lincoln.
quick question. Who said Obadiah
Who's
Stane?
that question?
Was it Kevin or
Oh, that was
Scott?
me.
That was Kevin.
That was good.
Can Derek bring me up full screen for a second?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, because you totally look like him.
That's like a mirror. That is a mirror.
Right?
That should be your
Yeah.
profile.
Oh, it's so
Get the
good.
grumpy face. And
You gotta
you'll
get the grumpy
go.
face, yeah.
Yeah, you can't smile. You gotta look angry.
Great.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Man, that's uncanny. Oh man.
You should run to the
I knew
bathroom
it was
and trim your,
bugging me for
and
so
trim your
long.
mustache.
It's a good. That's what if I have
From
to
your
yeah, if I have to
mustache a
leave,
little
I'll
bit.
just put this up in front of the camera.
Okay, all right.
That's
Disapproving.
pretty great.
You could be the body double.
I could.
You gotta come back with a tie on though, like you got a job.
Okay,
So I have no idea who that
this one we
character
is.
get
You have
to,
a
this one we
job.
get to
Or
pick
whatever.
the category, and I'm gonna do the top one. It says list 4 famous volcanoes.
Ooh.
Oh man.
It was your choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Done.
We're gonna have a bunch of canceling outs, I think.
Yeah. But
You hope
except
not.
for the one person who forgot about that one.
I
Yeah.
know.
What were you thinking?
I have to think of one more.
4. Man, I'm blanking here.
Yeah.
Need one
I
more.
also
I need
I think
two
my
more.
answers are not going to be the proper answer.
Oh,
I understand that. I can give some leeway on some of these, I think.
don't worry.
Well, I actually I did
Don't
one
forget,
because I put
wrong
both
answers
of the
are
names.
okay.
I put both
sorry.
the names for the same place, but I'll stick with the volcano name.
I may have done that. I don't know.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
I
I
have a
don't
really
know
good
this.
answer, but no one else is going
Alright,
to
I'll just
guess
have to
it.
say that. Okay.
Nothing.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
I don't know if I can. If that's really, that's not really the volcano
I do too.
name,
I
but
hope,
I'm writing it
Kevin,
down.
I hope
Go
I just
ahead.
came
I
up
know
with the
what
No,
you're
same
saying.
one.
I have the same thing, Nikki. Like I don't know the
Nikki.
name of the mountain, but
That's okay. You are allowed
Okay.
to write down like a description of what you think the answer
Yeah.
is. If you can't
Yeah,
remember.
but
Like for
yeah.
example, if it was like a famous volcano that's in Colorado, you could write the one in Colorado, and that would match
Right.
if someone
Yeah.
said what that one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Scott, do you have
Are we
one?
good?
Are you
Scott, are
still
you ready?
waiting,
Yeah,
Scott?
I got it. I'm done. I got it. Done.
Okay. Let's
All right.
start with Nikki.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kilauea.
Oh, I did not put that one.
Nobody put Kilauea. Wow. Mount St. Helen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did everybody
Zero.
get Mount
It's
a
St. Helens?
zero.
I think that's
Zero.
everybody.
Zero.
Zero.
It's a 0.
Okay, Pompeii.
Yeah, I put Vesuvius and Pompeii.
I think
I
those
put
are easy.
Vesuvius.
Count.
Vesuvius.
I put
Vesuvius
think
is
they're the
the
It's
volcano
an
there.
answer. It counts.
1, 2,
If you put
I put
Pompeii,
Vesuvius,
raise your
but
hand.
Not Pompeii.
I didn't put
Okay.
Pompeii.
Hang on. Hang on.
Vesuvius.
I'm counting Vesuvius and Pompeii together. You don't think we should do that?
I think that unfairly penalizes people who wrote both of those. Whether
No,
or not they thought it was two
I
volcanoes
wrote them
or
as
one.
the same line because I knew the
Oh.
name of it, and I thought others would be
Right.
writing Pompeii. But I mean,
Right.
as I said before we started, I'm sticking with the volcano name. Because it was
I
Vesuvius.
think
Okay.
Vesuvius and Pompeii are the same answer for purposes of scoring.
I think that's
Okay.
I'll go
Well,
with
that's
it.
probably zero, right?
so
Who didn't
then
write that?
it's-
And I did not
Are you
write that.
Vesuvius,
And so
Mike?
the other way we play
Oh.
it is that the person who's the who reads the card is the person who makes all the decisions as well.
Ah.
So you don't
Okay.
really,
that.
So is that
That may be in the
seven
they
then?
can
rules.
always help
So-
themselves, right?
Pompeii
Seven?
/ Vesuvius is
Seven.
7. Okay.
Yes.
Technically,
All right,
there
here's
are
another
two
weird one.
volcanoes in Pompeii.
Crater Lake.
I was trying to remember the name of that
Because
one.
I don't remember the name of
Yeah.
if it. Okay.
Okay, I have Krakatoa. You know, it is west of Java.
Oh man.
Krakatoa.
East. It's east.
It's west
East
of
of
Java.
Java.
That's the name,
east
but
of
it's
Java.
not. It's
It's a
not
five.
east of Java. It's west of Java. That's 5.
It's a 5.
Really?
Yes. And then I had Mount Fuji. No, I'm
That's a
by
great
myself.
one.
Mount Fuji. Okay.
No, Mike's raising
Yeah,
his
Mike.
No,
hand.
wait.
Oh, hey,
Mike.
sweet. I've targeted Mike there. Okay, sweet. What do you got, Deborah?
Me? Okay, so Mount Etna?
Oh, hey, there's 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
I knew my
They
crossword
provide
puzzle.
my
I get it.
insurance.
So 2.
I didn't know that was a
Correct.
volcano.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Vesuvius and Helen's we already got, and then I just wrote Oahu because I think that volcano is still active on the
No.
island.
But is that But what is that one Kilauea? I think that's Kilauea,
Is
isn't it?
that the same as Kilauea?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Someone
know.
look it up.
Okay.
So
I think
Somebody in the
it's
audience
picked a
probably
different
says.
one.
okay.
What did you pick?
Mike?
Kilauea is indeed west of Java.
Oh, Diamond Head. Is that one? Yeah. Or is that the trail?
Yeah.
So the island of Oahu is
Okay.
composed of
Thanks
2
to know.
separate shield volcanoes. But they have
Okay.
weird names that I've never seen before. So I think technically
Yeah.
that answer
So I
should.
said Oahu, but I don't know
That's
if
not
that's
what I
the
got.
same as
Okay, that's not what I
everything else. So I think it's a 0.
Okay.
Or it's a no score for me. Okay.
So,
that's
so
it.
I picked Mauna Loa, so the one
Oh,
on
yeah.
Yes.
Big Island.
That one's on the big
I
island.
picked
yeah.
that.
Okay, so that's
2.
2. Good. And then I also had the Iceland one because I'm not going to ever pronounce that one correctly.
Yeah, I can't say that one
Oh,
either.
good-
It's that
good
weird
one.
pronunciation.
I thought of it, and I
Yeah, you just should
I
have put
should have
Iceland.
just
Yeah.
wrote the
I actually-
It's just
Iceland
easier to
one.
say the
I actually
Iceland
got the
one.
pronunciation
Okay.
of that down at one point and now I've completely forgotten it.
Okay. I'm done.
It's okay, kiddo.
Did
No,
Kevin? Did you
focus.
say all yours?
Hi, Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Oh,
Michelle.
the last one I have, because I kind of blanked, was Joe versus the volcano.
Ah, okay.
Ah, cute.
Scott, did you have
But
anything?
I'm
with,
sure, I'm certain they say
yeah,
that
Kevin,
Yellowstone.
when you said that, I wanted to write the volcano under Mount
Nobody.
Doom in the Lord of the Rings as my like
Oh,
extra.
nice.
Isn't that Mountain Dew?
Scott, what did
Yellowstone? No one said Yellowstone, right?
you have? No.
No.
Well, there-
Yellowstone
Nope.
or
What have I done?
Yes.
Did you
I,
have
don't know, I couldn't
anything
think of a
else?
fourth one.
Aaron?
No, mine have all been said.
Okay, cool.
I also wanted to say Fireball Island.
Yeah. That's an answer. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
That
Yeah.
was my good one, but no one else would have gotten it, so no points.
The audience might have.
All right, Mike's got 4.
That's true.
Is anybody lower than
I'm
4?
getting 9.
Nope.
Phew.
Mike.
I did not do so good on volcanoes.
Mike is running to the end.
That was hard.
Okay. Green.
Okay.
When you're working, are you happier with a clock or without one?
Oh, jeez.
What?
Well, you just write whatever you want.
Are you happier with the clock or
You're
without
happier with a clock
one?
or without one? 22-year-old question, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Good girl.
Okay.
What do you
You
got,
said
Dave?
with.
Who said
I'm
with?
going to
Okay.
be in the minority. I'm
Well,
going to be in the minority and say with.
I said with.
Wow.
I said
Okay.
with.
We both
Happier
lose.
with.
There's 4 of you.
But we all lose.
So it's a tie.
Oh, wait.
Without.
It's a tie?
Well, if you guys
Then
are
we all
4,
lose. Everybody-
and
everybody
another
bumps
4,
I was without.
I'm without.
I was
We all
without.
lose.
Okay.
All go
I was
forward
without.
one.
Cancel,
Oh, we all
cancel each
Nice.
other out, I guess.
No, we all bump
we all
up.
cancel each other. No, we all.
Right.
Oh, we all bump up.
We all scored 4.
Yep.
We all are losers.
4 to 4. 4 to 4.
Got it. Got it.
What'd you say, Link? You
Losers.
I said without.
say with or without?
Without.
Without. That's what I thought.
Because when I had a clock, all I did was worry about the clock. Without a clock, I
Yeah,
just worked.
exactly.
I time
That's why they take
all
clocks
the
out of your
different
vision at
things.
like Vegas and stuff.
I'm a project
So you don't know how
manager.
much
Get on
time
the
it's-
clock. You need
Yeah.
a clock. Keep people
Yes.
in line.
I know.
Yes.
I know. Pomodoro.
Okay, here's the next great one. What is your favorite day of the week?
Oh, come on now.
Ooh, I
I
like
think
it.
can we answer all of them? I guess we could, but and never mind.
No.
That's good. Yeah. Favorite
That's
day
a good one.
I mean, or the answer: Are there actually days? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
Right
I don't
now.
know
What,
anymore.
what are these days of
Not
which
right
you
now.
speak?
They're all the same.
What are these days
Alright.
of the week of what you speak?
I can't get around the mirror image thing. It's weird.
Yeah, it's difficult.
All right, Dave, run it down.
People are outside looking at my
Oh.
window, probably thinking I'm an idiot right now.
All right, I said Saturday.
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 Oh,
How many?
Saturday.
Wait, how many?
Everybody except Mike and what did you
Thursday.
What did you say, Kevin?
No, wait. What'd you say, Kevin?
Well, hold on. There it
It's
is.
sugar
Friday. Okay.
Friday. He said
Friday.
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 That looks
So
like
you
my
guys
writing
screwed up
too.
one.
So
But
what's the
today?
score
Isn't
then?
this the best
Mike
day?
and Kevin
That's
both
six.
up one.
So Mike and
That's
Kevin
6,
move
right?
up 1.
6.
Mike and Kevin move up 1.
Oh, wait,
What color is
if
Kevin?
Mike was voting for today.
Kevin
That's
hasn't
nice.
moved yet. He needs a color.
So Kevin's green.
Kevin, you're
All right,
green.
Mike. Mike, play better.
I'm green with envy.
Mike play better. What?
I'm Kelly
Isn't this
Green.
a fun
Actually,
day?
let-
Thursday?
Let Mike come up with a category.
All the days? I mean, Friday is the runner-up after Saturday. Why is Thursday?
These are horrible.
Thursday wasn't Friends on Thursday?
Yeah, that was
True.
must-see
Friends
TV.
and
man.
Cheers and Seinfeld.
Must see TV.
See, I'm not crazy here. Thursday's a great day.
It used to
Did you
be.
think we would think
Thursday's
that?
sad now. Dog
Did you
in the
honestly believe
frame.
that you would think Thursday?
Let Mike come up with a category.
Sure.
So
matter?
cute.
What's the matter, girlie?
Although this is a pretty good one, I will
Are you
say.
worrying again?
She wants to play.
The red one's fine.
She's
The
Okay.
red one's fine.
she's bored. She
Oh.
Okay.
doesn't understand why I'm on the computer. She's like,
All
"Come on,
right.
Oh,
let's go PLAY.
oh.
Okay, well here you go.
I
The
thought
number
you
were saying
category-
that you're-
I know.
This is a category. This is
Oh,
going to be a
wow.
hard one. So Mike, you can balk at it if you want, and then choose something. This one says list 4 things that happen every 4 years. And I can't even. Whatever. I got 2.
4 things that happen every 4 years.
I got 3.
Yeah.
No, but if you want to make up your own category, Mike.
No, let's just go to the next one. Just go to the next one.
All right.
I'll go to the next one. Okay.
Oh,
Next
I
red.
had 3 of
So we're
them.
not doing
Let's go to
that.
the next red.
Me too.
I
I
know.
only
Two.
have 2. I only
List
have
4
2.
list 4 elements.
That's
Ooh,
so
that's
wrong.
good.
You want that one?
Okay.
I don't like. I think that one
going
is
on?
too easy for us to
What's
get
going on?
like just a couple points.
Watch it.
right?
All right. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness.
What's
So
his?
many doggies.
Why are we keeping this one?
Okay.
It's up
4
to you.
elements.
Apparently.
It's up to you, Mike.
I guess so. Okay, let's go.
All right.
4.
Elements.
And okay, there we go.
Okay. What's the 4th one, though?
Love.
I know.
choice.
That's where I'm stuck.
This is hard.
Well, I can name a lot.
Yeah.
I
But
know.
who's going to
Yeah.
have...
There's like 108
I-
of them or 110.
I'm kind of
of them
going for
now.
the easy one.
That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
do.
don't pick something
Yeah,
weird.
Except there are more than 4
Jackie
easy
says
ones.
no, it isn't.
I
There are
know.
more
I
than 4
lost
easy
my
ones.
mind.
How do you make water?
Oh.
You talking?
So, Deborah, I don't understand. Your dogs want to use your computer?
They're very frustrated. They've got to check their GeoCities site
Oh,
nice.
They don't.
Nice
they, just,
call
they need
back.
to update.
Callback.
Do they have Instagram channels?
My GeoK9
Don't
site.
say callback to actors.
My dog account.
I
Sorry.
think we've got them all. What do you
got 'em
got
all.
here, Mike? You start.
All right, Mike.
All right. Easy. There we go. We have hydrogen.
Yes.
Hydrogen.
All right, got it. Got it.
Yep.
That's
Everyone
Go
but
out,
Ooh,
hydrogen.
everybody but Scott.
Seven.
So 7.
Everyone but Scott.
Dave, did you
Ooh,
get
look at that. Then we have helium. Helium.
I do.
That's
So
five.
that's what,
5.
5 for us. Then we have oxygen.
Oxygen.
One,
Wow,
2,
7.
Oh,
another
that's
7.
7 again.
Yeah.
And then I had carbon.
Carbon.
All
That
right,
was
3.
my last one.
Carbon. That's 3. Okay.
I'll take 3.
Look at that.
Kevin, what do you
I'm
got?
done.
All right, I got iron.
Iron.
Nobody.
Arn?
Wow. That's a Texan in me coming in. Sodium.
Yep.
Yep. Scott had
Delicious.
sodium. Who else had sodium? Anybody? Just us two? All right. And chloride. Is chloride an element? Sodium chloride?
No.
It's an element.
I
right?
think chlorine is the element.
Hey.
Chloride
Hey.
means there's
Chlorine.
chlorine.
What's salt?
Or just go back. Just pick Thursday.
Thursday.
Thursday's an
Chlorine.
element. Thursday.
I had Thursday.
Thursdaysium.
Thursdaysium.
All right, Aaron.
Better than
What are you
Friday.
doing?
The only one I
What
have
you
left
got?
is nitrogen.
Yay.
Nitrogen.
Yeah.
So 4 of us. All right.
4.
It's chloride. I said chloride. Chlorine.
Scott, what do you got?
I put this in for comedy. Tungsten.
Tungsten.
Nobody likes tungsten.
It's okay.
I prefer molybdenum.
Really?
I know you're
What do you have,
excited.
Nikki?
You're excited.
H2O.
Okay, that's.
Go
I
down.
mean, that's hydrogen and 2 oxygens.
Yes, I know. I know.
Hey, if
You
somebody
never
else put it,
know.
it's
Someone
correct.
might have put
I
it.
know.
So, I had neon, but nobody.
Oh, nice.
I guess,
Ah,
I like
No,
it.
neon. That's a good
There you
one.
go. No one put vibranium.
Uh-huh.
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium.
Yes.
What?
Vibranium.
Okay.
Unobtainium.
So what
That's
scores do
Kid
you
is
have?
scolding us to go back to chemistry class.
Kevin, what do you have for score?
9.
9 times. Anybody have
9.
lower than 9? I think Kevin is the
No.
low one.
Kevin
you
is
gave
the
Kevin
winner.
green.
Oh, you're opening up my
Hey, Mike, you
computer.
played better this time. 20. I
I
have.
did. I got
I have
22.
23.
High score.
I have
Wow.
23.
Wow, Lincoln.
Ooh.
Easy,
That's
easy,
fantastic.
easy. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy, buddy. Easy.
Purple. Name 5 things that Name 5 things that come to mind when you think of butter.
Butter.
Hey.
5.
Oh, that's good.
5 things.
5.
Oh, God, I have a really terrible answer.
I'm doing one for Nikki.
I
here.
like
She
it.
won't put it
Listen,
in,
I can
but-
match that.
Probably not.
I'm going to put my terrible answer in quotes or parentheses and just say it for fun.
Okay. I'm good.
Did you write down Marlon Brando? Is that what you're putting in?
Oh,
No. But it's the right line of thinking. I think.
All right.
Okay.
Ah, damn it. I'm going to put my thumb up, but I don't like my last answer. I don't like my last
yeah,
two.
I'm working on the last one.
It's just things that come to mind, too, so wacky off the...
Yeah. Be
I'm
anything.
good. I gotta do a work thing. I'll be right back.
Ah, I already have answers I could have put down.
Mike, do you have yours?
He has to go to work.
I know.
I'm done. I gotta work on this. But I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Get to the top of the scoring track and quick.
Scott,
No,
are you
he's
ready?
got his answers locked in.
Yeah, ready. Ready.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Go ahead, Dave.
All right, popcorn.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
3.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I got
3.
Deborah. 3. 3.
3.
Toast?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Great minds.
4? 5?
5.
5.
5.
Okay. Cow?
Yes.
3.
Yes, cow.
3 great minds.
For 3. And then stick. Because
Oh, that's
just wanted to
good.
write. Oh my
There's
God.
2.
Woo, look at that.
You got one.
Wow. You,
A quart of
you
milk,
rank a single
a
line.
loaf of bread, and a stick of butter.
What do you got? What do you got, Nikki P?
Greasy.
No, I don't have that one. Do you?
No.
Butter sandwich.
Ugh. I added. There's another layer to that one. Which
How did you grow up?
Half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
On butter sandwiches.
It was,
Greasy butter sandwiches.
it was the first 5 years of marriage to me.
No. Baking.
Baking.
Baking. Yay.
Nice.
2.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
You.
Garlic butter
Or garlic. Okay. Yeah.
or garlic.
Yeah. Okay.
Jiminy Christmas, that was terrible.
I have dish, butter dish, on my own.
I thought of that. I thought about it.
Churn.
Yes, churn.
Oh, churn, of course.
3.
Churn is
hooray.
good.
Yes.
And I had potato. Potato.
Potato.
Potato. I have
Yay,
baked potatoes,
too.
so that's close enough.
That's
And
fine.
I had honey. Because that's Nikki. She likes
Oh,
honey
honey
and butter on stuff.
Honey butter.
Oh, honey
She
butter
likes
on
it.
rolls
She
is
like
really
she
good.
makes
Oh, honey
toast
butter,
with
too.
honey and butter
It's good.
all the time. Yeah.
Sounds
Not
good.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, it is.
When I worked at
That's all
Ruby
I got.
Tuesdays, I had to do 10 pounds of honey butter a day, and that's the worst job.
Oh, man.
Making
Now,
honey
worse
butter all day.
than seasoning the chicken at Popeyes.
I like
At least on your first
Almost
day.
as bad. Almost as bad.
What do you do?
Almost as bad.
I'm the Ruby Tuesdays honey butter.
Believe me.
Very popular with
They got me
Nikki
the
Keith.
chicks, man. They got me the chicks.
That's
what do you,
right.
What do you got,
He buttered them up.
Scott? Keep going.
Fat.
Fat. Oh.
Nobody. Nobody got fat. Yellow.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a great
Oh,
one.
Wow, you
Two.
guys are
So good.
Man, I'm
There's
spread.
2.
Spread.
You got
2
2.
of you.
What? Oh, there's 2 on yellow? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yellow,
Aaron
yeah.
had yellow.
Spread.
No.
Deborah?
Done.
Okay. So the 2 you haven't taken yet for me was margarine.
Oh.
Yes.
Oleo?
Yes.
Ooh.
3.
Three margarines. Okay.
Wow.
And then cocoa, as in cocoa butter.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
There's a lot
And
of
I'm
good
just
answers on
curious.
this one.
Did anyone do peanut?
I know. It's. I
Oh,
mean,
man.
when I read the
No.
question,
Oh,
it was
okay,
peanut was in
interesting.
my head, but I didn't put it down because I was
Yeah.
worried that nobody would do it.
Because yeah,
I'm still blown
exactly
away that only
that's
2
why
of
I
you
asked.
said popcorn.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
got
lot
that
of
was your
good
number
answers
one
here.
immediate answer.
Mike, did you have anything that wasn't on the?
I had because I like soap operas so much. I had parquet. And,
Okay.
Okay,
right here.
Butter.
I also-
Okay,
Yeah, you got parquet.
Hey,
You
that's
got
the
parquet.
root. And then I had I can't believe it's not butter. So,
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Kevin, did you have anything?
those are my other ones.
Yes, I had 2 other ones. Pancakes
Oh, that's a good one,
Pancakes.
man. And waffles.
and corn on the cob.
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
one too.
that's
Corn on the
good.
cob.
Aaron, did you have anything else?
Wow.
Mine are all done.
Okay, cool.
And Fabio was my joke answer.
6.
Ah.
Yeah.
6 is my high, so I think
Yeah.
I'm off that one.
I thought your joke answer was going to be South Park.
I have 10.
No, because Fabio was in an
11?
not butter.
And it,
11.
we got
11.
lower than 6.
7, so I'm probably. Who's 6?
No,
7.
that's me.
Seven.
That's
Okay,
it.
so which
Scott.
color? Scott is the other
You're
blue.
the
I'm the
other
blue, the blue, darker
The
blue.
blue.
The other blue.
Okie dokie.
Wow. That one of 9 got 18 points there.
Ugh. Okay, good
No,
luck.
I'm-
Okay, so
no,
here's a
wow.
good one. Here's a good one, but it's going to be hard. Who here has read the most Stephen King books?
Who?
Yes.
Probably.
So you pick one of us as your answer. That's it.
Yep.
Dang
Shoot.
it.
Ooh,
That's hard.
What are people?
is hard.
Okay.
All you have to do is match somebody else saying the same thing. You don't actually have to know who knows it. You just
Sure.
have to,
Right.
Right.
Right,
We, don't,
do
we
it
won't
right.
know.
And,
still have
you
to
don't
be in
have
the
to pick
majority.
one of us that are here.
But you still have to be in the majority.
No, you're just supposed to be not in the minority.
Well, that's what I mean. Correct.
I changed my answer 3 times. Change
There's
like
two
the
of
smiley
you that are
thumb.
competing.
All right, here we go.
2 of you are competing in my brain.
Wait,
Let's
have you
hear
written
it.
one down yet? Wait, Nikki,
Yeah.
you're down, right?
Wait, are we?
Okay.
I think
Yeah, we're all
ready.
done.
Okay.
We're all ready.
Dave.
Go for it, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Aaron?
Go for it.
Aaron.
Oh.
Only 2 of us.
I want to hear the rest of the answer.
Sure.
Well, you have to.
I guess you can't pick yourself, right? I guess, or could you?
You could.
Sure, you can. You totally can. You're just trying to match.
Yeah.
You need to. You just
got,
need to pick
Deborah?
what other people are going to say.
Think
That's
are
all
going
that
to pick.
matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. I picked Scott. I'm the only person. Okay. So
I've read a
Okay,
lot
Mike.
of them.
Mike.
Okay.
Mike,
Dave.
I said Dave.
Anybody else?
No.
Dave was my first answer before I changed it to Aaron.
Yeah, I thought Dave.
At least I matched somebody.
I did
Kevin,
think
would
of
you write?
Dave.
Kevin.
I wrote
we
me.
got-
Oh.
Me.
Oh,
You guys both
got
me.
two.
Okay, there's 2.
2.
Yes, oh my god, I got 2 points.
Did you write me or Kevin?
I
Dave.
wrote
I wrote me.
Okay. What else we got? Is that it?
look, if Pompeii
I-
and Vesuvius are the
No.
same answer, then me and Kevin.
No,
are the same.
I guess I'm on my. I wrote Deborah
Exactly.
because I thought she might be reading them for trying out for miniseries and shit. Oh shit!
I
I'm not supposed to say that
100%
probably.
have
Hey,
read a crap
this is
ton
family
of
friendly.
Stephen King novels, but I didn't think any of you. would
You've read
guess
what?
it, But I've definitely read a lot. I've read a crap.
She's
ton
read
of
a
Stephen
crap
King
ton.
novels. A
I've
crap
read like
ton.
That's a lot.
2/3 of one.
Well, I know Deborah's
So
a
that's
big
a
reader,
Lincoln.
but I also know that Aaron used to work at a bookstore. His barcode on the back of his neck is for 1984.
Correct. Yes, it is.
Oh, interesting.
Does that barcode even work anymore?
It never did. It's just always. It doesn't reflect correctly. I laid down on the supermarket conveyor belt and I went right across the meter when it was fresh and crisp, and it never worked.
It might have not been in the database. It has to be in the database. You need to be at a
That's true.
bookstore and scan it with the laser, the gun. Okay, well, I guess, who had 0?
I said
Was that
Lincoln.
Deborah? Oh,
I guess.
Scott?
I said,
I
I
had
had
0.
I had
zero.
0.
Okay, so Mike.
My answer was Lincoln, by the way, which I did not get to say.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Wow.
Scott.
So
Which nobody matched. I know, but I just want to say it.
I've read quite a few.
It was 0.
Dave,
Sure.
how many have you read?
Mike. Oh, so this is it.
I
Mike,
have read
Mike,
no Stephen King novels.
Neither have I, so I guess wrong.
So, Mike, I guess
I
Mike
watch
finished,
movies. I've watched Stephen King movies.
Mike finished it off for us here.
I am the
yay,
loser.
Mike.
Which one was Kevin? Oh, green.
I was up there.
Thursday, it's time to drink.
I would agree.
Yay.
Yay!
It is a good day.
It's Thursday.
You're right there.
It's the
Hey,
good,
wait,
it's the
today's
drink day.
Thursday. I now just
Yep.
got that.
Oh,
That's
no.
his favorite thing.
Yeah, I'm slow.
It's his favorite day.
I was so into the game, it never even occurred to me that you would pick out the day.
It's okay.
Well,
It was
cool.
a sweet answer.
I do like.
Wait, what did the
game
chat
was-
say, Scott? What was the
makes
chat's
the
prediction on
choices.
that answer?
There wasn't a lot of choices here.
For me,
Yeah, that would be.
there
my
was-
choice is
it's
between Kevin and Aaron.
It's really
Aaron-
a complete
Aaron-
shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, I originally wrote Dave because I know he reads a lot, but then I thought, you know what? He probably doesn't read Stephen King.
Yeah.
Now, I've read
Never
like
have. What
was your-
Stan,
Yeah.
and I've read The Shining, and I've read a bunch, but I haven't read anything in the last 20 years.
Right.
Boy, I
You're
read
missing out on
like
some
3
good
Stephen
books.
King novels this year.
All right,
Wow.
but yeah, but
I did
you're
the
also
Mr.
wow.
Mercedes trilogy.
you're also
Oh,
on
those
the
are good.
you're also on
There's
the
4 books
lower
in that series,
the
right?
low passive
Yeah.
screen thing, so there was a lot more reading going on.
Yes, that's true. Although with quarantine, that's out the
Yeah,
window.
that's- yeah,
I'm
that
definitely
one-
watching
that one-
screens.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
And drinking
I don't
soda
like
up the
popcorn.
wazoo.
Yeah,
Yep.
she can have the diet. She can have the Coke again now. So
I can have
Barb said-
Coca-Cola and watch screens because the world is too hard right now.
That's all right.
It's too
Yeah.
hard right now.
Order.
she's just got it streaming. It just
On
keeps
the-
going to the next one.
Yes.
Are
On
you
the
still
opposite
watching? I love
scale
it when it
from
asks you that.
Tired to wired. I am wired.
Well, it was awesome. Thanks everybody for joining us today. That was great.
Happy
And
birthday.
it's exciting. Yeah, 300 games, 300
Happy
shows is
birthday.
amazing.
Yeah, it's quite deep.
is game night.
And it doesn't, other than the fact that we're not able to get together in person to film, I still feel like we're not going to slow down. We got a lot more in the queue, and Nikki and I will be filming some 2-player stuff here soon too. So hopefully we'll
Before we
have
go,
some reprieve. Yeah, we're not quite done yet.
okay.
But go ahead.
I just wanted to specifically thank you, Lincoln. Not a lot of people know the enormous amount of work that you do behind the scenes to put all this stuff together.
Yeah.
And especially in those early years where you were carrying every conceivable job other than being on camera on your back. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Derek is also who's
You are the showrunner
Yeah,
of Game
thank
Night.
you, Derek.
yeah.
Oh, Derek, jump on.
Derek is
Derek, jump on.
really, really helpful now. He is he does almost all the editing that we do now, which is, believe me, has been a huge relief. I mean, we couldn't be doing weekly for sure without Kevin, because it's without Derek, because it's really hard. You know, it's,
Thank you, Lincoln.
yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate
and without Kevin too. But it's editing is much more difficult than you think, and some of them are really hard. The debut episode, if it works for next week, which I won't tell you what it is.
trust me, as a guy who was there for the filming of certain episodes, when I have seen the finished product, I have seen the magic that you have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, multi-cameras help a lot. It's if you have an issue, you can. And again, my favorite edit is the one where Dave does he points down at something on the table in the exact same position twice, and it's the only place I could actually make the cut. So it's in between him. So like his finger gets to the table a little bit too soon, but it's in exactly the same place. I was like, wow, that's Dave for you. His actor
Dave is a professional.
Yes. His
I know
muscle
how to hit a mark. At the very least, I can hit a mark.
Yeah, dude, boy, did you. It was great. But yeah, it's actually very fun. I mean, you know, I really like every element of doing it, and editing is one of my favorites. It's rough that I don't get to do it, but I review the edits and I set everything up for Derek to edit because we don't live in the same town. So
Can we get Derek in here? Derek, can you come in?
Simple.
Yeah, Derek, show up, baby.
Yeah, Derek, you can be Alice in the middle again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
Boom.
Here's
All right,
the
I'm
story.
coming. Hang on a second.
He's coming.
I was I gotta switch windows.
But it's sad we didn't have Rusty, and it would have been great.
Yeah.
I mean, I invited everybody.
There's a lot of people
that we could, you know.
I think I saw Rusty in chat at one point.
Yeah, he was in chat for a minute.
Hey, there's Derek.
Yay!
So yeah, it's been great. We've got it's a fun show, and we have a lot of fun. And I mean, I miss everybody. It's really a drag. It's so crazy how, you know, you can't leave, and of course the only thing you want to do is just leave. It's like I just want to go anywhere. It's weird.
Well, you can drive places just to sort of get out as long as you stay in your car.
Right.
Yeah,
You can wave from the window.
Yeah, just don't get out of the car.
There was always the joy of like, let's go out to eat. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, the treat of going out to eat.
Yeah.
And that's not happening.
Yeah, we were talking about you guys the other days. We were going to order from Dino's, but they're not even doing delivery right now, so we were crushed.
Yeah, we went. I think we went the final weekend.
Yeah.
We
they
took
completely.
And when we went to
I was actually in LA to film Game Night, and then the world started falling apart, and I left a day early.
Yeah.
And just to make sure I could get home, because I wasn't sure if they were going to shut down airports or cancel flights or anything. Yeah. So I didn't get to film, but we did go to Dino's.
Yeah, Dino's is amazing.
That's a good trade. It's a good trade-off.
Priorities.
Kevin, are they doing takeout or are they just closed?
They're not even doing takeout because we tried to order and they're closed.
Yeah.
Flat closed. I don't know why. Like you'd think some business versus none, but
it's a family-run business, and they don't want to expose those people. They don't want to expose those people. You know, I mean,
ironically, if you go by the clothes and look inside, there are still 8 employees in there.
Just stuck in there.
There's always a million employees in that place.
It is.
It's
when you
true.
when you go into the kitchen, it's amazing how many. When you look in the kitchen, how many people are in there. It's amazing. But man, is it great? We've talked about it on the stream before. That's like one of the first things, if not the first thing we'll go do is go have some Dino's Pizza.
Yes. There's so many.
What about that sandwich place near you guys? What's that place called?
Dan's Super Sub.
Super Sub.
Yeah, so good, so good.
Yeah, we have gone there once. They were doing
The
pickup,
place, yeah.
and they probably deliver. Yeah, we actually
Bronco was
open?
Do they have
doing
a
curb,
Bronco was doing a
curbside pickup. Yeah.
Does Dan's have a butter sub, Nikki?
A butter sub.
Butter sub.
They do put a little bit of mustard on that one.
It
so it's
was
a
a
butter
very
My grandmother put butter on sandwiches.
strange phase when I was like in first grade. And
You just put butter on
I made a
sandwich?
sandwich with butter, like
Nothing wrong with
often.
that.
And then I stopped.
Sounds fine.
I've had a Miracle Whip sandwich before.
I used to put
I can't laugh at that.
We don't want to get into Miracle Whip.
butter on
So,
peanut butter.
On peanut butter?
You gotta,
So
I used to put butter on peanut butter, and it's
Wow.
not. Only reason I stopped is because it's horrible for me, but it's still delicious.
Okay.
I don't know. I never did that.
yeah.
So butter on a peanut butter.
Dave,
Did you ever
going
do,
back
like,
to
the
going back to
egg noodles with
GeoCities.
Ooh, yes.
So I was saying, Dave, going back to GeoCities, I now see you have a reel-to-reel back there. So that's definitely old school. I didn't see that before.
That's my dad.
yes.
That's my dad's.
Yeah.
Wow. My dad had one of
I used to
those.
do, when I was in high school, I used to do genuine razor splice edits on that thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now Final Cut deals with all that. I mean, that's go technology.
Oh, I
A
know.
lost art form.
Well, my dad, of course, we had many reel-to-reels, but I remember my dad mastering and editing, and we would hear him like, woo, woo, woo,
Yep.
woo,
Yeah.
looking for the spot. It was like driving
Was that
us
your dad
insane.
making that
Like,
noise
make the
or the
cut.
reel to reel?
But he's trying to get it on the beat, right? You know.
Yep. Or like cut something out. I used to know a sound editor back in the day when he was bored and getting time. He would try to take like some radio copy that he had, and through just splice editing, he would try to pluralize all the words just to see if he could do it.
Okay. Wow.
It's just crazy when you think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I thought I was
that
using
wired
feedback
wire?
there.
Feedback, yeah. Well, cool. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for joining us on the live stream.
Yeah,
we'll be
yeah.
back on Tuesday, early for the folks in Europe,
Yeah.
and we'll have a new show next week for season 8, the beginning of season 8. Crazy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. There is no game night without viewers and you, so thank you always for
Absolutely.
your eyeballs and
Yes,
your
thank you.
comments and your appreciation. We really love it.
The chat makes it a
Absolutely.
lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Thursday's the best day of the
don't
week
believe
because of
Aaron.
game night.
Don't believe Aaron. He tried to kill Iron Man.
Thursday.
Thursdays.
Take care, everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.